mask, is it?
Yeah, well, that's my mask. That's my normal mask.
Make sure to subscribe to Caslin.
As a creature.
Psst, hi stream. As you can see, performance still not amazing in here. It's like 30, but that's because everyone's in one place. That's what you'd expect. But it will get better, I believe, as we're going through. And quality should be better generally as well, because I'm using hardware encoder now rather than software, which was stupid before. So, fingers crossed, the frames won't be too bad this time round. I know without streaming they're pretty good, so...
Yo, me too!
No. Let me see it.
Oh,
Shit.
oh,
Let me see it.
it's the sound.
Yeah!
I need to change my music volume now. It's a little loud, I think. Look, sounds good. That's fucking A. Perfect. Alright, we'll try this. I think I should be good in comparison to everyone in volume now, too. Maybe. We'll see.
Alright, I gotta start recording.
Where's my chair? Somewhere.
Lead my people.
You can't tell me there's no similarities.
Just make sure nobody's sinking on the floor.
There's no similarity at all.
I think I'm pretty physic right now, so it's fine.
Nod their head or whatever.
Is this-
Is this third wheeling?
Very stupid.
Damn, steel-toed boots. Damn.
I gotta get on my facial expression.
My leader has returned.
Why do I keep moving back? Hang on.
Right, I was
Stop drifting.
I was able to get this to stream. For some reason, it's not taking
Can't
the.
stop, won't stop. I'm a drifting legend.
Alright, name tags and athleticism as per usual. Please don't change avatars in the instance at all.
That's right.
Let's see. Just as a reminder, the announcements will be a little delayed today. So I realize a lot of people were kind of hanging around the auditorium for a bit. There's
framed it.
going to be a period of time where
We're gonna be
it's feel like
chilling.
it's taking forever, but try to fill it with something. I believe there's going to be
get the
something
complaint about
happening in the
it. Let's
morning that you
go.
could potentially
Oh,
participate
we're
in.
great at filler content. Don't you worry.
We both may last him, right? Friendly reminder that you should come up to the DM call if you pass through any wards, or need, lockpicking rolls. If you have plans to go into those today, let us know beforehand. That's super helpful as well.
Please.
Just make sure you let us know before you leave.
Yes, I'm about to
So
break
that
the
we can
law.
address it properly.
Can you help me?
And then just another reminder that the ability applications are open. This is your second experience point for the RP. If you want to potentially use those new abilities for the event next week, I highly suggest you submit them before 6:30
I
on
only have
Thursday
one
so that we
thing
can
in
review
mind, so
them and
I
get back to you
only
guys.
use one thing.
Otherwise, it'll probably have to wait till afterwards. And there's no rush to, put something in for your point either. If you want to hoard it, you absolutely can.
Yeah, I have one idea, but that's all.
That's it. Does anyone have anything else to add? Speak now, forever hold the peace.
You
Alright,
can also save your XP point as well.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. We'll see.
Go.
Thank you, Mrs. Ella.
See you in class.
Grab your speed if you have.
Right. Right, so, a little bit of prelude. My downtime stuff involved me sneaking off into another dorm, and then I snuck out during the morning. So I'm not going to be starting in the warehouse this time around. I'm actually going to be starting out in this little passageway area after pretending I got up early to do a stretch, when in reality, I was sleeping in someone else's room while they were lending it to me, which is against the rules here, apparently. Now, if I was seen or not is unknown. But, well, we'll find out. Ah, this is perfect, actually. Maybe this little tower, Can I go in here? Well, I was meant to be in the passageway, so I guess I'll stretch behind the building. And now we just wait for it to start. You can see frames 25, not perfect, but here it's good. It's that direction because there's so much map, like there's such a huge amount. It is. I am running slightly higher on my resolution than normal though as well, so I'll turn it down if I need to. Otherwise, we should be good. I am going to just quickly check. My GPU's barely being used right now, excuse me? How dare you not fully use all of my processing power, VRC? Okay. Frames are still the same. There is no solution. Maybe if we lower this a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to see any changes here. Nope, might as well stay at 1.0 super sampling then. Until the map is optimized, someday in the future. But it's better. With 40 people, it is better, and that is important. I could do with like a good view. I mean, I guess that's okay. It's just slightly laggy. So, how's everyone doing anyway before we get started? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's had a good day, evening, etc. Oh, I do need to join in a voice channel in the Discord while I remember too, before we get going. So allow me to just do so now. Oh fuck, we're starting. Quick, quick, quick. And we set this to this. There we go. Cool, right. And now we start. So we should start by pretending that we were exercising. So we're going to do some stretches. Repeat after me. Almost behind your back. Lean. Okay, I'm kidding. Into character I go. No one can see you, Tel. No one can see you. Just doing your daily stretches, that's all. Totally came out of the warehouse early, went for a run. Nothing complicated at all. Oh, right. Well, it seems no one's coming out of the warehouse, so I can presume everyone was once more inside the dorms anyways. Oh, there was one. I just left early, that is all. Well, now that we've done our stretches, what's in here? Oh, it's a ladder all the way up, I see. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually meant to be able to get in here. Oh, fuck, frames. Whoa. Holy shit. We are not looking that way. The fuck? Ow. Okay. Today's a bad performance day again, once more apparently. Doesn't matter what kind of computer you've got when you're in RP. It's fine now. Okay, we will try lowering it a little bit. Slightly more dealable. From where we are... No one ever seems to leave here, do they? Well, aside from those, I suppose. Everyone is out early, so it's a good job I decided to get straight to it. If I hadn't have left early, I'd have been found out, surely. Well, may as well take a seat. Oh, we've got a long day ahead. First, there should be an announcement. Then, I believe there's one more class to do. And I have the whole language studies related matter. And of course, it is the last day of training before the event. Oh, not to worry. Ugh. Oh, there's Sorelia. Was in their dorm. I hope they didn't see me. Fingers crossed. Holy shit. Frame dip in that direction. Ah! It's not doing well today. We may need to do a reboot. It might just be a VRChat issue. I'm not sure what this one's name is. Well, not to worry. Right, I should probably look at these chores.
Oh.
Not that I do them right now.
What's the sister report to know?
Who's that?
He left before you even arrived, I believe.
Hmm.
I suppose they need to
Morning, Tal.
update their
Oh, good morning, Lefariel.
morning.
Morning. Wash tables and dispose of leftover meals in the auditorium. Great, well, might as well just clean up after I'm done eating, help them all out. Nice and easy. I'm going to walk, I see. Well, I've forgotten which crystal it is, fuck. I think it's blue. I'm pretty sure. Or is it pink? We'll try blue. If we're wrong, well, not to worry, we've done this enough now, it shouldn't be too bad. Fine. Absolutely fine. Perfect. Right. Lucky guess. Ah, yes. Mordred's post is still up, I see. He set a task regarding a boat. Some philosophy related thing, I believe. And perhaps we should look through the regulations once more, since they're all being broken by most students. Accessing another student's bedchambers is strictly prohibited without explicit permission from the rune owner. Well, I broke that. Especially for nightfall.
Morning.
Ah, good morning, Professor. I'm gonna need to go on red in a moment, Joshy. Stop asking for an invite, man. Breakfast each morning mandatory. Good, you know, it's the one rule I can always keep to. Weapons were stated otherwise. We're fine. I don't really want to leave this behind anyways. Nightfall is prohibited. So that's 2, and I don't have an entire unit. So, shouldn't be anything to worry about, if I am caught. And if I am, well, I don't think that will be the case at all. I don't think anyone saw me. I'm stealthy enough, surely. Or perhaps not. Nice and quiet here. But this place has been refurbished, I can see. May as well have a quick look around. There's nothing here before. Am I hearing wall music? Oh, okay. Furnace. Crates and boxes, no idea what's inside, of course. Probably best not to peek. Ale, I presume? Just leaving it out in the open for me. Well, what's that? Stands. Ah, for the teams. Good morning.
I just noticed the banners.
Yes, indeed. Rather apt, aren't they? Very fancy.
Yeah.
Also, if I may say, they
Concerns me slightly.
discerns you?
That,
Or
they would
concerns?
spend money on. That they would spend resources on this rather than getting us food.
Of course. Well, from what I've seen with the shipment that came in, there's plenty of food, it would seem. If you looked out on the table, they're fully stocked today. Have been the past few days, too, since that shipment came.
Yes.
Of course, they may just be
That's good news then.
hiding it. Who knows?
Of course. Well, that's good news to hear.
Yes, I was wondering, what's your thoughts on these? The designs are quite nice, but I think they stand out quite well, don't you?
They do, yeah. I can see they tried to blend the colors of the teams involved.
Indeed.
I'm not familiar with the beasts depicted, though.
No, the one on the left I recognize, I believe, as being very similar to the symbol within the library for the, I believe it's, beasts. Otherwise, the other two, I'm afraid I don't know. Whether they're feathers or scales or creatures with tails.
Yeah. It's quite strange.
Indeed.
I suppose that's fitting. This institute is quite diverse, is it not?
Very true it is. Most certainly so, from what I've seen. And, your name, Cecilia, was it?
Yes, it is.
Ah, fantastic. Another one I remember. Lovely. Well, I was wondering...
That is good. Yeah.
What, banner do you happen to fall under? I understand you're unsorted, such as myself, so we were offered places.
Yes, I believe the unsorted were taken temporarily into teams just to be assigned to this banner, so I'm the one on the far left with Stella, Ignis, and the...
I see.
No shrunken Aqua.
Hmm.
Yes. So were you with on the first or second days?
Yes, I was with Ventus, actually, so I suppose I'd fall under this feathered, creature.
Yes, I believe so. I am curious, however, if a student was picked up into a team, will they remain with the group they were at first? Or are they going to be shifted over into another one?
Well, from what I hear, of course, for this event we are to stick with our teams that we've been assigned to or have been chosen for, but afterwards, I believe it's, what's the term? Free game. Anyone may recruit anyone they see fit, so if you receive any offers, I'd consider them straight away, regardless of the team.
Of course, yes. Have you received any offers lately?
I
understand if you were looking for a more supportive student.
Indeed, I'm, of course, more akin to defense, as it were, so not exactly.
Yes. Sorry, I had you confused with someone else.
No, not to worry.
Yes, you're right.
A few have made that mistake, actually. I don't think I give off that much of a defensive vibe, really. Missing a shield or some sort of polearm, perhaps.
No. Of course, yes.
Yes.
I remember you not being offensive, so I was just like, which one are you?
No, of course, not to worry. I was never one, really, for healing. But in terms of offers, I've had some interesting discussions, that's for sure. Whether I'm sure they're concrete offers, that remains to be seen. But I believe I've made good head ground, at least. How about yourself?
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm not quite sure yet. That's all I can really say on the matter.
I see. Is there any particular team you'd see yourself being most suited to?
Ventus, perhaps, but I'm not sure. I don't quite recall what they're looking for anymore.
I see.
I might have been a defensive student. Just because their leader is also a defensive student, so it'd be nice to have the roster of 5. So leader and then the core 4, as you would call it.
Of course. Well, that would be ideal. Perhaps you would be well suited there. From what I understand, Stella is seeking a support, whilst Ventus is seeking a defense student, if it does pique your interest.
Yes. Yes. We talked about it earlier. I know that they're looking to the new students first before settling on a decision, which is quite wise. So I don't, I don't have any disdain for them being choosy. It's very important.
Indeed. That it is. It's someone you're going to be spending the foreseeable future with, it would seem. Or at least the next few years.
Of course, yeah. We all need to be counted on to protect each other in the line of duty.
Indeed.
Especially with the most recent deaths.
Yes, well, hopefully with the new regulations, or at least the sterner attitude the staff seem to be taking, that won't be the case again. One could hope.
Yes, it makes me quite thankful.
Indeed.
Oh, that I do wish, however, that they would have put this news on the brochures before inviting another crew of students.
That is true, but...
I understand you were told something different before getting here, correct?
Oh, indeed, the letter I received
Signing up
was...
to be a soldier.
Certainly not informing me of being a soldier, but it promised a few things, that's for sure. Regardless, the situation I'm in now is moderately better than where I was.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
Yes.
Tel'Kahras.
Ah, Ty. Good morning. Good to see you.
Morning. We're gonna try to meet all together with Umbra after class, since we're all gonna be together anyways.
Very well, that's absolutely fine with me. I'll, of course, stick around.
Alright, great. Morning, Cecilia.
Good morning. It does...
Morning, Lizzie.
I did some research. I sent out a letter and got an answer from my family on the, at least, founder of the school. It's surprising to hear that Alia Rosewood is basically a nobody. Some elf from the, I guess, Elflands, who just had a bunch of money, wanted to look for a bunch of influential people to start some kind of project that she named after herself, and then afterwards disappeared right afterwards.
I see. Well, for them to be a
Leaving,
nobody...
I guess, the
but...
Chancellor to run it.
For them to be a nobody, but to be able to fund something such as this, it implies they merely kept their name, well, under wraps, perhaps.
Yes, very much so. I'll be spending the next week looking into that. I'm guessing Alia Rosewood is a pseudonym for someone else.
Perhaps, indeed. I'd be quite interested to hear your findings on this, if you'd be willing to share, of course.
Of course. I believe that little information should be at least shared, especially in something like this.
Fantastic.
Like this as well. Over in Flint, there's too many families that want to keep things to themselves so that they can, I guess, obtain the most power in this chaos.
Yes. Well, I'd prefer not to think that we're being used as pawns right now, at least until there's concrete evidence, of course. But...
Of course, yes.
Until then, I believe I'm going to go and get myself a meal. I am starving. It's been an early morning for me. Lots of exercise.
Of course. Do take care.
You too.
Good morning.
Excellent.
Good morning, you three.
Good morning, Tel. How are you?
Good, good. A little tired. Early morning exercise has kept me here.
Got everybody.
Adequately out of it.
Hey, Tel'Kahras.
Ah, yes, Ty.
We haven't been able to see anyone from Umbra, but if you see one, come into the auditorium, just let them know that we want to meet after class.
Gladly, of course. I'll make sure to.
in your boat today.
Alright, thank you.
Of
course.
Just be so energetic.
Definitely put you in the mood for breakfast.
Yeah. I can't eat as much as I would like to, sadly, but it's better than nothing.
Something stopping you from eating, Ulysses?
Yeah, the lack of supplies.
Ah.
I saw a bird. Like a pheasant.
You saw the pheasant?
And I know... Yeah. It's over by the beach, actually.
Go eat
Oh.
But... I know we were hunting,
steak
so... Are birds on
Potatoes. I'm getting an apple.
Because...
Can I perhaps can I maybe just squeeze?
Excuse me.
Of course.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Ah, yes, for Kiki, that's true. I believe Kiki is opposed to it, from what I've heard, but of course, that won't stop everyone's diets, so...
What's Kiki opposed to now?
Eating
I found
birds?
a big bird that I thought we could hunt, but
Of course she is, she's bad.
Exactly.
What, do you think I want to eat cats?
Would you if you had no other
You
choice?
roasted a cat that's been... Yeah, obviously.
You'd rather starve?
No! No, I would not.
So if you were
know,
put in a life or
course-
death
of course I'd eat it.
situation, and you had to eat a cat, you would.
Of course I would eat it! Yes! I'm not stupid. I have ethics, but I'm not stupid.
So your morals drop as long as it's for your own life. I see.
I
Okay.
mean, no, of course I wouldn't eat Kiki. What do you ask? What? No! What are you on about?
I'm sorry, I misheard something, so lost in thought. I said
That's
Kiki and then something about eating and survival.
Best friend? I would not eat my
Ah,
best
you can't grab
bloody
these.
friend.
The fuck?
That's what I was wondering, it was quite strange.
I'm not gonna eat my best bloody friend. Fuck. But you don't have a best friend, do ya? Huh? You had a best friend, would you eat
These
them?
seem different.
No.
Those seem nicer.
I'd say it really depends.
Perhaps we'll take... No, not safe.
The survival was more...
We'll take this. Was it mac and cheese? That was the one.
Cool, okay, yeah, that's fair, that's fair, yeah, okay. Oh my god, she's back.
Books on the second floor, but properly adjusted, please. I know that some people forget to sit by the windows. That's more dusty.
Are those the flags? Yes, you see, there's Lumen and Terra.
I was gonna say, considering that the flags have our sigils, you know.
Well, get on the side. Stare on over at everyone, you know?
It's a little bit of a problem.
They're too cramped there, I believe.
I'm terribly sorry for misconstruing. No.
Give me a second.
Unless you would want me to eat you.
Kind of act has handicaps to our teams. We don't have as much.
Nick Cuddlery.
That's not something I have to think about. No.
No, it's most definitely not.
Yes, they were mentioning about that our... What?
No, I would...
Waste not, what not?
Mm.
You literally just went.
You know, the table suddenly cleared out.
Yes, there were some leftovers.
Smart, really.
But, yeah, we're bringing on the... Our team is, strong in some places, but weak in others.
I just...
You know, maybe I should show I can actually use this defensively.
The piece is quite warm today.
Yeah, not to worry.
Indeed.
In general today, actually, it's quite hot today. So I'm just gonna drink
Are you not going to eat anything?
Yeah.
Oh, the egg. Oh.
I did see him eat.
Teleport does get you here rather
Oh.
quickly.
Did you make any progress?
Well,
Oh,
done.
Well, then you wouldn't have met people like Snow.
Find a
Oh.
Sorry, I wouldn't.
incantations, but they weren't quite what I was
No,
looking
maybe
for.
nice to know about.
Right.
To see Miss Bellicosa about it, but you know, she said she was particularly busy, so I might have to check back with her tomorrow.
Perhaps some light reading in the morning might be suitable. Practice, even.
I'd rather costume.
That's very sweet. Whatever it is very sweet.
Some proper bedding.
Good morning, Isaac.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on.
Don't know who they are. Aside from the one, can't remember their name. Oh, that's difficult. I was meant to talk to those from Umbra. To inform them. I'm sure they did, not to worry. Right, well, let's have a small walk around. Wonder if there's anything of interest around here. Oh, the board's missing. Oh dear. Board, what happened to you? No. How could you die? That's the issue, you know, you always get small errors with maps. No, this is rather nice, isn't it? Small little corner away from society. And a well. Wonder where it leads. I did mention something about rat men living within the sewers. If something peers on out, I'm sure I'll be fine. Or perhaps I should find some time alone above my wall. That could be rather pleasant. So, in all the time I've been here, I haven't ventured out the gates once. Even the event will be taking place in the academy, unfortunately. I'd love to see what it's like outside. You know, away from the dock, but not through those gates. What's past them, I wonder? But this place seems quaint, relaxing even. It's truly strange where everyone dashes on off to. And who is that? Or is that just a flower and my eyes betray me? Oh no. Someone? Abdel, it would seem. And the one with the birds. Ugh, birds. Reacting to something, always loud. When was it the other day they yelled something about snails? Ugh. I wish I had the time and effort to yell about snails. God. Well, at least this is a good actual morning walk rather than my fake one. Is it me, or these crystals seem to be emanating something more fervently than before? Interesting. Well, where else? A weapons range. What's going on over here? Tel'Kahras.
Tel'Kahras.
Ah, hello, Tel'Kahras. And Jack, of course. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you as well. I see you on your tippy toes.
Perhaps I am. Merely just stretching out the feet, you know, as you walk. Good morning exercise.
Yes.
Indeed.
Tell, out of curiosity, what position of the battlefield do you like to do you do the best in?
Well,
fighting class.
When it comes to fighting on a battlefield, from what I've seen, I've been quite well suited to defense, but for myself, if I may say so openly, I've always been suited to fighting alone, one-on-one, as it were, to deal with a specific individual, or to work my way through a situation in a less than standard means.
Right.
Oh, you like to duel people.
Of course, I love dueling. One-on-one is my preference. You get to see all the emotion, everything about it.
You're so passionate about it.
Passionate, yes, I suppose you could say that. I think the thing for me is people's reactions. It's lovely to see the way a face lights up in combat isn't like anywhere else. Especially when you're trying to kill them.
I've never thought of it like that. I always thought fighting people was like inherently like a negative thing. We'll talk about the struggles of fighting with those with stories of people in Droza. Nobody get those stories if he wasn't ever from Droza anyway.
Of course.
He talks a bit like you actually.
Oh.
It was like he's been there before.
Who is this?
Huh.
Sorry, Tenebris?
It's my father.
Ah, I see.
He works in the military. Maybe that's it. Maybe no. He works in the military. That's right. He works in the military, and he's done fighting before, and that's where he gets that kind of emotion from. Of course, yes.
Well, of course, you know.
Anyway.
Hmm?
Yeah, just so, but you're saying more of a defensive, you know,
of course,
like a defender.
Underneath the academy, I am listed as a defensive student, I believe, so that is my role. However, it may, perhaps, with some discussions I've had, swing side to side. You know, you're not particularly as well in combat. Things can change. It's always important to be adaptable. So, I found mixing and matching between two areas may, in fact, be more opportune. For myself, at least.
Right.
Good morning, Professor Mordred.
Mordred, good morning. One of our offensive students had to leave unexpectedly to deal with the rifts over at their hometown.
I see.
So we don't actually have any offensive students left. I don't know, you're with Team Stella, am I correct?
No. How did he guess that? No, I'm with, actually, currently, Ventus at the moment, during the event that's about to take place. Yes. Ventus and Umbra, I believe. However, I did initially spend time with Stella.
Are you enjoying your time with Ventus and Umbra?
Yes, I most certainly am, but I think I could say the same for any team I found myself within. Everyone seems to have their fair share of discrepancies or issues, but in reality, all I've been able to see is a bunch of people working through their problems and working together. I'm sure that's the same for your team too, Tenebris.
Yes. I would like to see what your fighting style is sometime down the road. With the event coming up, that's probably not going to be feasible until after the event, but if you still don't have a spot opened up... Oh?
Professor Reiner is hosting some spars right now. If you're interested, he's in the training grounds.
Ah.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect timing, it would seem.
I need to go and return this book. I'll run there, and I'll probably meet you in the arena by the time you get there.
Very well. I'd love to spar, if that's the case.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Jack?
Yes.
Do you know if there's any more students near the dorms?
Well,
I only checked on my dorm.
away we go.
But I think that it's relatively empty now.
Sparring. Seems I'll get my chance. Perhaps we should take a look. Swords, axes, shields, daggers, more axes. That's a large axe. Who's going to use that? Sparring indeed sounds very enjoyable as a morning activity.
Well, at least there's one morning activity. This is the one morning activity I would like to do, yes. Not
Indeed.
running. Everybody seems to like fucking running in the morning.
Well, I must say I did take part in that myself, but I'm not exactly fond on it. I think sparring's a much better way of exercising.
Yeah, because it actually teaches us something in practice for our future endeavors, potentially.
Indeed.
Yeah. Better off using my weapons, I guess.
That thing is very impressive every time I see it. Which has been twice so far, but still.
Yeah, well, I don't really think a gun would be too useful to spar, but since I have it unloaded, and in case you actually see it shoot, it's just it might be, you haven't brushed your eyes very well, you haven't scratched your eyes very well.
I see. So, not to worry, in case, I imagine being shot, in that case, it didn't actually happen, and I'm fine.
It might just be the heat of the moment, you know.
Yes, flashbacks, perhaps. Not that I've been shot at,
Yeah,
of course.
Perhaps. Even though I've never shot it, you've never seen it shot yet, I expect.
Yes. Say, that shield as well. It's so large, it must be rather impossible to hit you.
Well, isn't that what a shield is for?
Of course, it's just the size of it. Would it not be cumbersome?
No, well, yes, then again, I'm not really supposed to, I'm not one to run, you know.
I see, so you hold position.
Or stand my ground.
What's it tell me?
And if they get too close, you know.
Would that not, present yourself, though, to be attacked in the moment? Throwing your shield aside and, of course, pointing a weapon and firing would probably deal with the issue, but what if there's two of them? Or four?
Well, then in that case, I wouldn't do it. I would just hold my ground.
I see.
I could shoot it on the side, but it's a bit hard to aim since the shield is so wide. I could just slightly put it to the side and shoot that. That could work, I guess.
The one issue I suppose I could see is that you telegraph your angle, as it were. So one could approach from the side, of course knowing you're holding a weapon, and come from here, constantly maneuvering around. Of course you could bash them, I suppose, but...
Yeah, that is also a possibility I'd have. It is. There.
True. Well, I'd be interested to see it in action. I'm sure it's very useful against all manner of beasts.
Yeah, I hope so too. Not that I've fought one, and have you seen a rift beast?
A rift beast? I've read a little on them, but never seen one with my own eyes.
Oh, I have. But let me tell you, this isn't gonna do anything.
Really? Well, I suppose they are a danger to our entire world for a reason, aren't they?
Depends also on the size of them. But at least the one I saw isn't gonna do anything. It was fucking big. It was about from the floor to the little blue thing. Or the wood holding it.
I see.
It was 1 story high. That's it.
That... Well, I see why we need teams.
Yeah. So, it is very good to just have a weapon that you can dispose of enemies easily.
Indeed, including the one on your shield right now.
Yeah.
Birds.
Fuck. Get out.
I don't think there's much reason to hide behind me. Go on, shoo.
Go peck some fucking feathers or shit in someone else's ear.
Are you two interested in sparring each other?
Maybe?
Yes,
Are you interested?
Of course, of course. I suppose I can fit one in as good practice before Tenebris arrives. Any particular rules to this? Are we to withhold our power, or to just use our weapons?
Don't actually hit me.
Of course, I don't plan to. I'll stop short. Don't want to cut.
Me too, since don't wanna actually. So we're doing this. I don't want to take any risks. There you go. This way, by like this.
You could repeat, Professor. Sorry.
What are you planning on doing?
There you go.
First is 3 hits.
Hello.
First one on the ground.
I think, perhaps considering Ulysses' slight advantage with an overwhelming powerful shield that he could bash me down with, that perhaps 3 hits would be fair.
Actually, let me actually, to be fair with you.
Good morning, Snow.
Snow. Oh, so the bird has a name.
Yes, Krista and Naira, I believe.
I see. I shall not be mistreated in the future. Right.
This way is a bit more clear.
Certainly so. Alright then, first to 3, shall we say?
First is 3 hits.
Yes. First to 3
How many
hits.
rounds? Best out of 1. 3.
Let's start with 1, shall we?
Well, and maybe instead of being first to 3 hits, where we can keep it short, since I'm not sure when the morning announcements are going to be on a better. I'd like to not get caught off guard.
Of course.
We can do best out of 3, so first to 2 hits, pretty much.
First to 2 hits, best out of 3. Alright.
Maybe possibly move this closer to the center of the training grounds.
Of course.
Maybe not next to the weapons where everybody needs to.
Yes, that might be a bit of an issue.
Still want to keep going?
Let me just check something.
Everyone ready?
Of course.
That's a good idea. I was just checking if it would make sure.
Alright. On go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Legs are weak.
That's 1 hit for you.
1. Alright. Ready?
Yeah. Can you count again, Professor?
2, 1, go!
Right.
Easy in the chest.
I believe that counts for both of us.
I guess so. Well, then, if that's the case, then that means you won.
Do we count draws in that way if we both die?
I would say a draw would count as a separate thing, so it'll still be 0 to 1.
Very well, that seems appropriate.
Okay.
Alright.
Very well, Professor. That does seem appropriate.
Alright.
Throughout the whole time,
Ready?
able to find
Of course.
3,
Yeah,
2,
definitely.
1, go!
So my idea next time is to usually go to multiple spots.
Well, that counts. It's 1 to you.
I guess so.
Alright.
1 to 1. Nice. Next one wins.
Of course.
Don't tire yourselves too much.
Everyone ready?
Still got a lot to do this morning.
Ready.
Yes.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go!
I guess
Well,
I think you got me first.
Draw, yes. I'd call it a draw, to be fair.
Honest, I think you
Yes.
got me first because of that range. But sure.
Why not, instead of how we're doing this, how about instead we count blows outside of the blade as not being fair? So we're free to push each other, free to punch, whatever else, just to move each other back, and only the blade counts as a strike.
Okay, yes.
Alright. Since I know you would usually be bashing with your shield. Alright.
Not too much with this.
Are both competitors ready?
Of course.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Okay. Still going. Okay.
Still going.
I to watch my movements. Okay.
Something the matter?
No, sir. Everything's
Alright. Come on. One more strike. Oh, that's difficult. Okay.
They both have weapons that can disarm each other.
You've got stamina, I'll give you that. Right.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to run.
That's very true.
Get
I'd hate to face you with the shield.
And I'd hate to face you without it, but oh well.
Right. Well, I believe you've hit me. That would have been on my side. Seems you're the victor.
Very good. Excellent last bout. Impressive.
Professor Valens, would you be willing to entertain a thought from me?
Sure.
Got quite some strength behind those swings.
Yeah. Oh, when you have to carry that shield around all the time, it builds up naturally, I'd say.
Of course.
They're quite skillful with your blade, too.
Yes, well, clearly not enough for,
Watch all my attacks. Got a quick arm on you. I'm not that quick.
Well,
You know,
perhaps...
If I really have to dispose of anyone, I don't really resort to melee, I just...
Shoot. Yes.
It's easier.
Of course, I have a couple of things up my sleeve, too. I wouldn't say shooting them is one of the options, but I believe it would not technically be fair to do that to you. Considering you're not using your shield or anything as such.
I'm not using your shield because you don't have any... Well, technically, actually, you could have just grabbed the shield over there and... But to be honest, I think this is easier to spar.
I think practicing one weapon at a time. Indeed. You never know when you might not have that shield on you, after all.
That is not a pleasant thought. Where my team went? Oh boy, they're working. Well, I'm gonna run to the main building again. I'm pretty sure my team is there, and oh no, one of them's over there. I'll be right back.
All right.
Go.
Tel'Kahras,
Yes, Professor Mordred.
while I was watching the spar, I've been seeing you hold your weapon straight.
Yes.
Have you... Do you not like the idea of turning your hand?
Of course, from personal experience, I suppose, it's easier to try and read your opponent and then turn to it. But I suppose if you understand the opponent was to always come from the side, then being prepared would be easier. If I may take out my weapon, perhaps it would be more suitable. Yes, so...
Ulysses, go for your leg. And as he was doing, you used the handle as a guard to stop the attack.
Yes.
Why not use the curved hand to catch it? Yes, like that.
That's
or
true.
The other way around.
Perhaps that could have worked better in that situation, indeed. Although I suppose in reality... Yes.
When defending on this side, don't bend your arm back that way. If you're defending from here, parry here.
I see.
If you're defending from over here low, same turn, but move your body with it to defend.
I see. The weapon's an extension of the body after all. That's some good advice, Isaac. Thank you.
Basic fencing from my father.
I see. Well, I'm sure it served you well.
Hasn't yet, but...
I'm sure it will.
Perhaps on the day of the event.
Yes. At least I'll know what to look out for with your footsteps if, we do happen to clash.
Are you interested in sparring, Isaac?
I wouldn't mind it.
Do you have an idea of who to spar?
No real preference. Although I do believe the professor mentioned that announcements are starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well then,
So perhaps another time.
another time then.
Still so no. No sign of Tel'Kahras. Unfortunate. I believe he wished to spar
Spoke to
himself.
him early this morning. He was in his dorm.
Yes, he...
Announcements in every 5 minutes.
Of course, Professor.
Of course, sir.
Right. Well... Say, Isaac, your team, how do you believe it's going with the event coming up, as it were?
I think it's going quite well. I will say... How do I put this?
A moment. Yes, you're a little late, Tenebris. I'm sorry, yes.
Hey, Tenebris.
Announcements are starting.
Not to worry. Yes, you...
I was just got so caught up with talking with people.
Not to worry.
That's understandable.
Many faces to talk to around here. Right. Well, as you were saying.
Yes. Well, when it comes to Stella, that's an interesting conundrum. Because I believe we work well together. A well-oiled machine, even. When we have a goal, we achieve it, and we achieve it very well.
I see.
However, interpersonally, it is a bit of a mess.
Well, if...
It is a team of introverts.
Yes, indeed. If I dare say, I may have picked up on a slight clash between you the day of my introduction to your team.
Oh?
Well, at the board itself, for the... I believe it was... not formations training that was happening, but something similar. You had a small dispute with Ellis, I believe, at the time.
Ah, yes. She was looking to join the team. And I believe this was... Yes, I do believe that was right after I took over as team leader.
Hmm.
She was unhappy about that.
Yes. What makes you think she was unhappy about it?
Because I believe she thought she had a vote. But she was not on the team yet. And since Christopher was voting for himself, and I was voting for myself, and at the time Solia was undecided, that meant that there was no team leader. So, as Alice took the stage to try to get on a team, there was no team captain to get her to join the team. So I took over as captain.
I see. And you
I had
still...
honestly assumed that Yes. I had actually assumed that shortly after, there would have been a subsequent vote in the future that would have either made Christopher or Alice team captain, as they made a voting block against me. But it went very differently.
Hmm.
It was actually unanimous.
Unanimous?
That I was team captain.
I see.
Yes. Apparently they've looked over their distaste for me and seen that I'm actually a good leader.
Hmm. Different from what I had.
Went through that shield, it would have broke.
Well, congratulations on holding your position then, Isaac.
Of course.
I'm sure they made the right choice in that case.
Let's get to it.
I'm sure they did.
I've heard your team was looking for a support student previously. Does that still hold?
Yes. Can't get enough support, specifically healers. Healers are rare. And honestly, the fact that we have so many prana users in the school is outstanding in and of itself.
Indeed. I thought I'd witnessed so much magic within a short span of time, yet I'm consistently blown away every day.
You scratch your what? Your...
My eyes.
Well,
eyes, okay.
when you gather people from all over the world, you find an eccentric bunch.
Indeed.
Wouldn't surprise me if they went out of their way to focus on getting more internal magic users.
Despite that, there seems to be an awful lot of variety here. If I were to form a team, there'd be so much choice between polearm users, those with shields, even guns to hide behind them, and magic itself that I'd be hard-pressed to, well, decide who'd be best for the job. Since we're meant to grow into something too, the potential is somewhat endless, it would seem.
Yes. Honestly, after the last group sparring event we had, I'm thinking of a team member with a spear.
A spear?
Being able to attack in the shield formation
Of course.
from behind is...
A spear,
God, where are you?
It's like my eyes.
I was sleeping in, I was busy last night,
Cecilia. I believe we're supposed to be standing with the teams we were assigned to previously, much like yesterday's announcement and the day before.
But from what I understand, not reassigned to the groups, but not the teams. But I don't know. I'm not sure where I stand then.
Well, who did you spend your time with during the last class? Any particular team?
I spent my time with Stella, Ignis, and Aqua.
Yeah. Well, just add yourself to the end of one of them. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Alright. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you with Stella.
Spinning around.
Okay.
You're alright.
Yes! Yeah, I'm here! I didn't miss a countdown, did I?
No, you should be fine. Barely. Hello, students. Firstly, it's come to my attention that a good number of you have been active about on school grounds after dark. I will remind students
dear.
you are not allowed to be out after dark without staff accompaniment. But the fact that we have rat men living beneath our feet, this rule is for your own safety. I can and will punish students severely for this offense if it happens again. And if you need to go
That
around
was a
after
look
dark for
towards me.
whatever reason,
Oh boy.
professors will accompany you. Now, I have had many questions regarding the event, and I would like to clarify some things before we continue. 1. I will repeat the rules of the defenses yet again. You are not allowed to set up in buildings or in high places. The point of this test is to see how you set up a defense, not how you use defenses already available to you. 2. You are not allowed to bury your flag or put it underwater. It needs to be in a reasonable location. 3. These are the flags you will be using. They are rather large and hefty. You are allowed to move your flag around your specified area, but again, they are quite heavy. If you have any further questions about the event, do not be afraid to approach me or any of the other professors, and please do ask questions. If you do not, I will assume your group is falling behind. For assigning classes for the day, Bombadil and Valens, I believe you had announcements to make.
Who would like to go first?
Oh, God, just give me a bit. No, wait, sorry. There we go. Ah, yes. I just wanted to say that for anyone who's interested, I will be hosting a quick alchemy class right after the main classes we'll be having. We already have 2 potential high potential students on their way to learning a couple of new alchemies, potions. But if anyone else wants to learn how to make a basic potion, that might give you an edge for whatever might happen in the future, maybe on the event itself. Please do come and come and have a little extra lesson in your day. Keep in mind that I will be only accepting 3 extra students, so slots are limited. If ever things it's a first come, first serve. First come, first serve. First come, first. You know what I'm saying?
Is he
yes.
drunk? He's
Just
probably drunk.
Just get there first, and we'll make sure that we get things settled.
Remember
Anyway,
carrying that barrel for you.
Sir.
Students, I'll be hosting a defensive training and sparring class after the regular classes.
Defensive.
It's to get you prepared for the event. So whatever questions or concerns you have about your combat abilities, please come to me.
It seems I need a few pointers.
Now, for today's classes, Lumen and Terra, you will be with Professor Takia. Umbra and Ventus, you will be with Dr. Dracon. Stella, Aqua, and Ignis, you will be with Professor Bombadil. This is your last real day to prepare for the event. Use your time wisely, students. You are dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Before this.
Roger.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be quick, I promise. Students, for everyone who's been in my class, you've been showing excellence in your planning and your stealth operations. I want to say that you will be prepared for this event coming up, and I want to see what you all can do. You've been given the tools. Now it's time to show the world and yourselves what you can do. Good luck. That is all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are
Puncher.
dismissed. Get to your classes. Quickly.
Draconis.
It's probably quick. We should get going.
Follow Jackson. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I presume we're off to the infirmary?
Yeah, he's over there. Standing right there.
The doctor.
Keep going, then. We've got
Everyone get a
lot to
move.
talk about afterwards.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. You doing alright?
If I remember correctly, he's the what was he again?
I guess you
He
don't
was the
remember.
stealth one.
I thought Show was the stealth teacher. Did I miss anything?
Your talk go well with Grim?
A little late.
What point did you join in?
When Bombadil started his thing.
There was an announcement regarding some of the event rules. I believe the main point was no placing your flags underground, in buildings, or underwater, because you're meant to be forming a defense, not using those already established. Of course, that makes sense. Otherwise, a reminder for students to...
In the water.
Oh, you fought to place it in the water?
Yeah, the little. I kind of looked through the rivers. There's a place where you could easily hide in the rocks. Or...
Of course, hiding it is important, but perhaps most importantly is just a good defensive position overall. Somewhere where you're only going to be attacked from two sides, perhaps. Or, better yet, one.
I suppose.
You guys get along well.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough.
Thank you for the follow, wherever that was.
Been a while since I've been here. Sorry about that. That was me.
Uses his dog as an excuse to bark.
Don't.
See if I can read this.
No. See? I hasn't even given you a look.
Hypo.
To be fair, we always exchange looks, it's a thing. What's taking the others so long?
This. Hypothesis.
Man, I can't wait to capture the
And what that means.
That's gonna be so fun. Especially me trying to figure out where the flag is.
I was
Oh,
taking
did you
care of
finally admit to
something
your terrible
beforehand.
sense of direction?
Of course, Professor.
No, I mean,
Not to worry.
it'd be easy.
Where's the rest of
Well,
the
someone should probably keep an eye on you.
I believe Ventus should be here shortly, surely. And Avi... Wait.
Do you want to go get
He
them?
ran off.
Ah, I see.
I like that you all are punctual, however, usually most of my classes took a minute to get here. You and part of Terra are the only people to make it here, either before me or just as I arrived.
I see. Well, I'm happy to have arrived early, I suppose. Avi, did you find the others?
I mean,
Are they coming?
Yeah, they're just out the door.
Never heard you raise your voice like that.
I can get aggressive.
Words for private places.
That should be everybody then.
Alright, everybody form like a semicircle on the edge of the rug.
Not in public.
I just need everybody to basically form a line-ish so I can see everybody. Team captains, is all of your team members here on both teams?
Yes.
Indeed.
Alright. I would like to preface this with saying, I've never really taught before until recently, so
Oh.
things might be a little jumbled, but if there's anything that needs clarification, ask, and I will clarify as such. Today's class is going to be about three topics, which is burns and cuts, / abrasions, and breaks. I will be demonstrating how to do proper cleaning and bandaging, and also splinting when it comes to broken bones. I have supplies on a box in the potion area, which we will all use for demonstrations. So first I will explain about how to do it and then demonstrate it if we would all gather around right over about here-ish, so everybody can see.
Great. Looking at injuries.
I'm right behind you. She's right behind you.
Oh, I didn't see you at all.
Listen, just because she's so short doesn't, and you're kind of tall, doesn't
It
mean you can just.
wasn't a short joke. I literally looked around and I didn't see it.
And you are kind of tall.
It's not about being okay.
You're not short, Eleanor. You're fun size.
Shut.
Stare over the
So
bird.
I will start with cuts, the simplest of the three. So when it comes to cleaning a cut, you would want to use either specifically a cleaning solution for wounds, or if you don't have that, alcohol will do in a pinch. For the demonstrations today, I have bottles of water on this box over here, and some rags. And once the wound is cleaned, you want to have a tight bandage wrap around the area, about starting at an inch below to an inch, finishing to an inch above. And there are clips on the box as well for the bandages. I'll demonstrate how to properly wrap a bandage around my arm first. And then I'll have everybody pair up. I notice we have an odd number, so whoever is left will pair with me.
Okay. Me.
Yes.
Me. Yes. I wanted to pair up with you. That's what I mean.
I think
Yeah,
you
that's
wanted.
alright.
Thought you were going to ask a question.
No. Want to pair up.
Once everybody is finished with their bandages on your partner, come show me and I will grade your work. You'll be doing it on the other person. You want to make sure when you wrap it, it wraps like this. And you don't want it too tight so they can't move it, but you do want to make sure it doesn't fall off. And it sits there nice and snug when you put a clip on it. And you can still move it. Should look something about this. It's not very difficult. Everything I teach in this class should be pretty easy, except maybe setting the broken bones part. So if y'all would pick a partner, grab some supplies. There's bandages, scissors, water bottles, and rags all on the table. And if anybody has any questions, now would be the time to ask. If not, pair up and let's see what you have.
Excellent. Kiki, you want to work together?
I'll take whoever's last.
Okay.
Good. All right.
Fancy pairing up?
You can be my partner?
No. Sure.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
Would you like to pair?
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
Easier than going for the last, actually.
Dealt with bandages before.
Or very might have been.
Alright. There are
Or myself.
water bottles and rags over there for the cleaning, and bandages and scissors and bandage clips.
Bandage
Oh,
clips. Is
I
that
need
what
the
keeps
water.
the bandage together?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's just a small clip that sits on the edge of the bandage to make sure it stays snug in its place.
Here, I got the bottle and the rags. You can grab the bandages and the clips.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sit down.
Right.
Okay.
Any preference to which limb?
Bandages.
The right one. Because then I would know I do a right job.
Would you like to go first? Would you like me?
Can't deny that logic.
Bandages are in my pocket if you want to grab them out in a moment. Or I can, of course, place them aside somewhere. I suppose we should just take one of these booths.
Here you go.
That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'm a little.
Alright. I'll just place the bottles here.
Make sure that it's not super dripping and sopping.
And the bandages as well.
She is then going to.
Right. So, any experience? Hmm?
Figure it out.
Whole workstation.
Yes, it's oh, very true. I must have some rather large people.
Right where it bends a little bit.
Ooh.
Make sure that
Oh dear.
Oh, even you can reach that.
No, even me. Well, I guess I can. Oh, maybe I should shut that.
caravan. Just imagine it doing this with a Dothraki more or less charging.
Careful, you'll cause yourself an actual injury jumping like that.
Fix the wound. Oh,
Right. So, any experience with treating wounds? I can't say I have any. Not with this, anyway.
No giant sand lobsters coming.
I have had to apply some bandages before.
Well,
Whenever we'd get nicked.
There we go.
why don't you go ahead and show me how it's done? Just wrap it around my arm, I guess.
Yeah, that seems to work just fine. Let's see. It'd probably be easier for you if once we do
Right,
this
and there should be bandage clips on the side as well. Yep.
Okay, so just like Dr. Falcor said,
there.
Oh.
Douse it.
That seems relatively easy.
Dry, but also that it's not a drippy wet.
And he mentioned
More
about...
so for that, you can start wrapping.
What was it?
Just,
Using the bottles? Alcohol, was it? Or something else?
You were supposed to use the alcohol beforehand, I think.
Oh.
Use disinfectant.
I see. Well, I guess I can just pull it back. Oh. It's kind of fallen apart. Sorry.
But she makes it super tight because she doesn't know how to
Well,
stop.
it works.
Alright. Yep, and I'll just put it back over and...
A little bit less tight.
Should be fine. Little dangly, but... I'm sure it would do the job on a battlefield, no?
Yeah, it covers it.
Yeah,
That's what
true.
counts.
Exactly. If you can't see it, it won't hurt as much.
She did manage to put it, but the bandage
Yes.
touched up because of her.
I think that's how it works. Right, shall I do you now then, I suppose?
Tao just kind of like reaches.
Yes.
Like,
Alright.
really
So,
to make sure that
bottle first, right?
like, kind of moves a little bit of a pin out of
Okay.
his skin.
Bottle
She's
first.
accidentally penetrated through a little bit. I can still mostly move
Alright.
this. It's not too bad.
So do I just pour this on, or do I put it in my hand and... I guess...
Whatever works for you.
Actually,
Yeah.
just hold the bandage underneath, perhaps. In case any drips on off. Sorry, your uniform's probably going to smell terrible now, although I guess that goes for all of us. Right. Okay, so, bandage.
That's a good question. When was the last time you washed your uniform?
Let's go inland and show off our wounds.
Well, I made use of the well before for it. I think the water from that was rather clean. But I haven't seen anywhere particularly for washing. So, although I suppose you could in here.
You use the well?
Yes, I couldn't find anywhere else, and from the warehouse at least. Is there somewhere better?
The beach.
The
Wells are dirty.
Isn't the beach dirty? It's all sandy. You'll get it, you know, it'll run.
Well, if you get it in the water,
Right.
just don't touch the sand.
Okay. I think that'll hold. Yep, seems alright. Until the hand gets chopped off, of course.
It's not too tight.
How tight are they doing it? I can wait.
I see. Excellent.
Plus, now it has a little bit of alcohol underneath too, in the bandage. So
It's true. I wonder.
Little different, so.
You think this is drinkable?
Indeed. You don't want to come off it.
it's alcohol. It'll be fine.
It's been a while, you know. We're not supposed to drink here, I believe.
I didn't see that. I'm pretty sure we aren't supposed to buy it. We can't buy any. But I don't think we said anything about drinking it.
Wrapping it
Hmm.
tightly, yet
Ugh. It smells very off, though. Here, give it a snap.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a lot of alcohol. No.
No, so maybe you just have like a small amount, and then you're good, rather than a huge amount. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna put this back and pretend that I never found that out. Say,
You kind of got me curious now.
yes. It's a shame there's no glasses about, isn't it?
How does your arm feel? Can you move it?
I mean, I can push them into my hand.
You want to...
Let's go get graded on it then.
Alright.
Like I said, I've usually treated my own.
Why not?
The smallest amount, right?
Small amount.
Well, I tell you what, this is that confidence I was talking about. Okay, there you go. That should do. Right.
That burns.
It burns. Alright, maybe I should...
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what. You do me. Just to follow up, keep it fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Alright. Okay, that definitely burns. Guys, okay.
I've been having trouble sleeping.
I don't know how people drink that.
No, I don't either. Well, maybe it's more for pouring on wounds than drinking. Heavy. Oh, we should probably go get this graded.
No, yes.
Indeed. Alright.
Out of character, how well do you think it would have gone?
She did 5 out of 10.
Alright. So, it looks a little tight, but a way to fix things like this is you grab the tight spots, you give them a little tug, and it'll loosen them up. Just go around and tug it a bit, and it should fall into place. Just a little better clip placement.
Doing rubbing alcohol with the boy.
I've seen people do worse, like grown adults. Let's just say in the field you see a lot
Talking
of
of alcohol. I don't actually have a
untrained
beer.
people trying to do something like this, and they come nowhere near close. But I'm assuming you don't have any experience, and so you've done better than most.
Thank you.
Is your arm alright? I hope I didn't do it too tight.
Alright. So, next group, whenever. Alright. So, by chance, did you, help out with this?
Indeed.
Maybe that wasn't that good of an idea.
Looks fine.
Why?
Not too tight.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
A big thing is a lot of people wrap it too tight, so good job.
I did getting she.
It always happens.
It's the smell you're worried about. I mean, mine's kind of partially
Oh,
soaked in it.
no, the smell. The smell is. It's not that bad. I don't
It
think.
would look, it would be kind of tucked in a similar way as Eleonora, but it
Still smells
it would
pretty
do the same
strong.
justice.
I mean, that's just
Tight,
me.
but not too tight.
Alright. I see you also went for the lack of clips approach.
When you're out on your own, you have to patch yourself up. Out in the middle of nowhere, you really don't have access to those kind of things, so.
Of course. Good thinking. I carry a bunch of clips on me for that exact purpose, but that's good. Good work. Great job from the both of you. Like the technique and initiative.
Let's
Alright.
put the stuff back.
If you two are ready.
Right, yeah, yes, yes. So So did you want to explain? Did you want to explain?
Sure.
Hmm.
I put the band. I put the bandage on his arm, but we forgot the alcohol, so we just pulled it back, poured some on there, put it back.
Yeah,
See
he
the clip on there.
I
poured
see
it
you.
on.
Normally you wouldn't want to do that because you clean the wound before putting the bandage on, so you don't dirty the bandage. But for this purpose, it's good that you remembered.
He realized that. He knew that. He did say, and I did it after.
Alright.
Are you okay, Tel'Kahras? You seem a little wobbly.
No,
Yeah,
fine. Just
Oh, you alright?
no. Yes,
It
I'm
looks fine, but you should take a seat.
Seat.
Sit down for a minute.
Where's a good scene? I can't. There's no seats.
The floor will be fine.
There's no seats.
It's literally 20 feet away from
Oh, I see. Can I come past? Sorry.
Well, would you like? Yeah, I'm gonna help you with this. Come on.
Right. Okay.
You seem a little unstable.
I'm fine. Absolutely fine. Just perfectly.
Yeah, sure you are.
alcohol, and you sure he didn't drink it? Maybe that's...
Okay. On chair. Great. This is a chair.
Tell, you good, man?
Yes. Great. Fantastic.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Is there? Please, would you?
What's a finger?
I can figure it out. If
Oh,
need be, but if-
two.
Oh.
Two?
Oh.
Two?
Yes, I was holding up 2, but Jesus, that took you
got
about
it.
a good minute.
Okay, there's no back on the seat, so careful.
There's no back. Why doesn't this seat have a back?
That's the kind of seat it is.
But
How was your morning, Tel? Did you have a good morning?
I had a great morning.
Rest potions are alcohol based, and
I did stretches.
But alright.
Okay, what else did you do? Did you eat anything or drink anything out of curiosity?
Let's see that. Did he do this before or after?
I had food.
Okay, do you remember what you ate exactly?
It was the
There's all
yellow
sorts of
thing.
food up there.
The yellow thing.
Corn?
What's corn?
Bananas?
Daggers.
Maybe
They're really good, aren't they?
Daggers, berries.
Callum, they're
daggers?
called bananas.
Would you
Would
you take that
don't
bandage
think
off
so.
of him?
Yeah,
By the
alright.
way, just
Which
clean
arm?
his arm also with a dry cloth if you
The,
would.
the thing is, yeah.
Yes, I got it. They would undo it.
Okay.
Did he eat something?
Alright. Can you go grab a cloth, please? Thanks.
Yeah, I got it.
Why is it so white in here?
You're good to take it off.
Here, hold up your arm. I'm gonna dry your arm off.
Right.
Should we continue now?
He'll be fine in just a little bit.
Anything else happen? Like, anything you can recall, Tel?
I can do
This morning, I sparred.
Which arm do you want?
I went for a
With-
walk. Sparred with.
Wait. You
could just do
Hmm?
my arm and then the other one at the same
Who did you
time?
spar with? Do you know?
Ulysses. He's the shield guy.
We're waiting for a certain.
Did he hit you at all on the head?
Just a little bit.
No, we didn't hit. It was like distance between.
I saw you. Well, I saw.
Okay, hold on.
I saw for a brief moment.
Just gonna
you
look at
with
your
Isaac.
eyes. Are they dilated?
The top inch, wrap it back all the way down.
Okay, just gonna check for any head wounds.
Calm down.
Will they find any?
Nothing
Cut
there.
the excess bandage off. Put the bandage down.
Okay. Do you have a fever?
Flip it
No
on
fever.
Like that.
Okay, so it's just eyes dilation. Alright.
I saw you with Isaac. Did you guys spar for a bit, or?
Whack people around with that.
No, he did this thing with his stick where he took it out and held it forward, and he did a wave. and he said, use your feet, Tel, because if you don't use your feet,
I checked for head wounds.
you're going to
There's
get
nothing.
beat. It was, I think that was it.
And can I have everybody clear out of this room for just a second, except you on the chair? Sit tight, right there.
Right.
You're good.
Hey, Tal?
I'll be right with you.
No, he was not. He was fine.
Okay, yeah. Just give it a thing. Actually.
Yeah,
Real quick, while you guys are gathered here,
take a look around.
I know we're supposed to meet after
I have some books
class.
lying around. Feel free to read them for a minute. I will be back with the class in
Do have
just a
kind of
second.
spy appointment with Cecilia afterwards, so I'll see if I can fit that into my schedule. Sure.
Hey, look up for me.
If anything, we're gonna discuss the flag.
You alright?
Get this one caught up to speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do also want to discuss possibilities of where others might hide their
Great. Fantastic.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Follow my finger.
What happened?
I don't know. His eyes are dilated though, but that's about it. It just seems out of it.
All right.
Probably a bad headache.
Calm down. Let me take a look at you. The character taking a very good look. What's wrong?
So, eyes are dilated, cheeks are flushed, and his eyes seem to droop partly.
Do you know if you have any sensitivity to things like alcohol by chance?
Sensitive.
In there?
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh. Oh.
Professor Falcon.
Yes. You can come in.
Thank you.
Open the. Can you do me a favor and drink this glass of water?
Thank you.
Water. Okay.
Apparently he sniffed something in here.
Huh, that's something.
Do we know what? If it was just the bottle, it shouldn't have been.
I don't know. All I heard from his partner is that he sniffed something in this room here.
No,
And
just looking. I mean, there's plenty of rest potions.
He's covered.
Please do not. Oh, you know what? I don't think I carry anything in here that would do something like that. All my special medicinals are in my office.
I actually thought we had proper rubbing alcohol. Oh no, my bad.
But there could be something
Well,
around
it's a certain
here.
reaction that only occurs for him, specifically. Not for the general full species.
It's good to hear.
Like an allergic reaction.
That's what I thought, but I don't know what it could be. Are you all right?
Yes.
Tel'Kahras, do you know what in here you sniffed?
Sniff.
You smelled.
Oh. Bandage. Sniffed bandage before when on arm or away from arm, but then liquid bottle liquid thing. Sniffed thing. It smelled
What thing did you sniff?
terrible. Like, I think.
What's happening?
Came to check how
Great
things are going.
question. Apparently, I had bottles of water as replaced for cleaning solution. Apparently, one of them were swapped out, or something to that effect. And he is having some issues, and we're trying to figure out what that is.
Your bandage. She's in there. You can tell.
Currently, I don't know what the
Don't
problem is, but I am trying to.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to lift you up, but I can't because you're too heavy. Okay.
Get him in a bed.
Yeah, I agree.
Students.
Alright, let's put you in bed, okay?
Wait outside the infirmary while this is
Alright.
happening. I do not need gossip. Go on.
Bed.
Let's go.
Come on.
Bed.
Yes.
Oh.
What you smelled, whatever. What did it smell like?
Really bad. Strong. Like,
Did the glass?
Like alcohol? Or
I think, but really.
stay awake.
It was the bottle. The bottle. Hmm? That was the one. That was it.
All we know is that his partner that he had for the thing said that he sniffed the bottle. The bottle
sniffed
shouldn't
it, didn't
have a
drink it.
problem.
Do you know where that bottle is?
No. We made sure. Or I made sure he didn't drink it.
Tel'Kahras?
And it should have been filled with water.
Do you know where the bottle is?
It was in the side where the room, the square, the counter.
Is there a bottle on the counter?
Out of character real quick. Is this the same room I was in beforehand? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's a different room, so.
I think it is. Should be.
Was it the one? Hang on. Let me
peek
peek out the side. No, it's the one over on the left. So there would not be a bottle on that case. Yep.
So there's nothing on the counter.
There's nothing on the counter.
And I'm gonna check the other rooms. I'm gonna check the other rooms. Give me a minute.
What the fuck? Character.
Hold on. Oh look, a bottle on this counter in this room.
I don't know how something like this could happen. Like, none of my other classes had any issues.
Don't know either.
Found a bottle.
If you wouldn't mind waiting
Alright.
outside, we're taking care of
Yeah.
this.
Of course.
Unless you
He
needed something.
was actually
Thank
knocked
you.
out. I came in here to
Yes.
help with that, but I guess he's knocked out himself. Okay, cool.
Tel'Kahras?
Oh god.
Let's light tap on the cheek.
Can you identify what that is?
Stay awake.
Well, if it's one of my bottles, it's just a standard glass bottle with a cork.
I wouldn't recommend smelling it.
I don't plan on it.
Well, I think the first problem is that he actually just straight up sniffed it and not wafted it. You
That's
don't
fair.
do that, especially with.
You don't.
Okay.
Well, in case this is the problem, I will thoroughly
We get
clean the
drunk
bottle
off
and
stream. Great,
replace the
amazing.
cork.
Out of character, I think there is something actually in it. Is there actually something in it?
Out of character, yes.
Out of character?
Out of character though as well.
What's
There was a
in it?
massive misunderstanding on my part because I never heard the part where it was meant to be water. So if it is alcohol the entire time, what actually happened is my character may have had a big drink out of it at one point, and he may be very yeah. So there was a whole interaction for that. So
Someone took one of the water bottles out of the crate and they swapped it with an actual, medical alcohol, which is what fucked him up.
Exactly what I thought.
Fucked him up so bad.
I'm sorry.
Man, you are weak.
It's okay.
Back in.
Oh well, drunk up there. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I have antitoxin over here. If it's actually an issue, I need to figure out what this is. So I'll set the cork over here, and this is one of my bottles, but it is not the ones that should have been in the crate. This is definitely alcohol.
Not regular or the medical kind.
Regular. It's the kind used for making rest potions.
Alright.
Well, I'll go put this somewhere. He'll be fine in a bit. Just let him lay here. And
I'm going to go check on the students outside.
I apologize. You can send them back in. I'll get this sorted.
Alright, they were gossiping. I'd prefer not to have that in there.
How did that even happen? Was anyone in here? Before you left?
No, not that I'm a.
The whole mystery story of who switched out the fucking alcohol bottle.
The doors aren't
That
locked,
was my
so
mistake.
anybody could have come in here.
Oh boy.
It's the issue.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll change the camera for you
Do
guys
you
in a
mind
sec.
if I stay here to keep an eye on them?
Of course.
Yeah,
You know how to treat burns as well, right? Burns and breaks.
Yes, and yes, it's just more bigger things I'm still having to learn how to, treat, like being ripped open or someone loses a limb, all that kind of stuff. That's what I want to learn from you later on. Of
All
course.
right. Well, that's not this class, so you should be
Treats are
fine just taking care of him.
Very tasty.
You know how
eat
to make
anything
burn
clean.
cream, correct?
Yes.
Because I do teach that as well. Alright. So you should be fine missing this class then.
Of course.
I'll close the curtain. Thank you, of course, by the way.
This reaction's obviously not just from smelling it. It's a little extreme. Did you drink some of it?
Drink?
Did you drink some of it?
Drink what?
Some of the bottle.
You can't drink bottle. It's
The liquid inside of it.
Oh. Did I drink it? Did I? Was on bandage then. Oh. No. I don't know. I think I've drunk many things, so there's this orange thing in the big hole. And
I'm talking about have you drank anything in here, in the infirmary?
Please leave him be.
I haven't. No, wait.
Somebody
Maybe.
replaced one of my water bottles on the box with an actual alcohol bottle that I use for
Or
my
regardless if you did or not, unless someone that knows what they're doing. If I or one of the teachers, especially Mr. Falco, if he gives you something to drink, then you can drink it. But please do not pick up anything and just smell it or drink it in here.
Well,
That's
how are you
dangerous.
meant to know what it is if you don't sniff it? Because if you're running on the streets in Solaris and you just see a bottle and you're dying first and you just you have to pick it up, you give it a wobble and you like you do that and then
Well, there are other ways to figure out what something is. And here, you will never have to do that because these things are labeled. and you never smell something straight up. That could cause damage. What you do is you waft it.
Waft? What is...
Yes.
What?
If y'all would gather back around over here.
Wafting is when you have the bottle and you waft it towards you. Basically, you fan it. Since it gets diluted in the air, it's less dangerous for you to smell. Smelling a chemical straight up could damage you.
Refrain from using any of the bottles of water in case it is another alcohol bottle. I don't need anybody getting...
So it just moves like a spell.
as well as him.
Like it comes out towards you.
For burns, you clean it the
It's
same.
just air.
But you want to loosely wrap the bandage
You
instead of
waft.
tightly.
You waft it towards you, so you fan it towards you.
Area to breathe.
It makes it less dangerous.
If it's too tight, it'll just be more pain
Waft.
than it was before. Compressing the area. Now, a good thing to use in the field for burns, especially to reduce pain, is burn cream.
You're
Which is
helpful.
half and half aloe,
I
which I'll
suppose.
show you, and a snowfang lilac, which I will show you. Snowfang lilac, however, grows in cold places, so it's not always available. If not, aloe by itself will do just fine. Now, this is an aloe
What's
leaf.
an
If everybody
aloe?
would gather around and take a look.
Is it like an owl?
No, it's...
Everybody see this just fine?
Aloe is basically a plant. It's usually helpful with treating burns. Aloe vera.
Alright. And this is a
green one.
snowfang lilac.
Yeah. It's the green one.
I read
One of
that
them.
in note.
You'd usually
The
put
wa-
it in
the
something
ones
like this mortar and pestle and grind it together. But in the field, you might not have one of these, especially since they're so heavy to carry around. You would take two relatively
The
flat
ones
rocks,
that LaFerrell shared
put the aloe
with
and
me.
the snowfang lilac on the rock.
LaFerrell.
You might need to use a little bit more aloe because it's a water-based plant.
Lefarial.
It's not as big as it looks.
Mhm.
And then you'll take the two rocks and grind them together until it's a smooth,
Yes,
consistent
aloe
paste.
vera is a type of plant
Then it
that's
should be good for
used to help
burns.
treat burns.
Does anybody have any questions?
Why are we treating burns? Is
Well,
someone on
it's helpful,
fire?
say...
You used what?
No, no one's on fire.
Oh.
They're simply learning a lesson, so if someone gets burned, they know how to treat it.
Is someone going to get
No, it wouldn't be
burned?
effective.
No, not for the burn, for the...
Who knows? I don't know the future. But eventually someone might. And if they're out on the field, well,
Theoretically, you could.
and there's no medic around, well, you gotta go look for aloe then.
That's a different.
And if you find
but
some,
that is
you
very
can
good to
make
bring up.
yourself some burn cream.
If you peel the leaf, the green
Aloe.
part off the aloe, the gel inside of it is very good by itself. You can use a comb to split the edges of the plant
Yes.
and then peel it apart.
Well, you don't take aloe vera
It's a
straight
very
up.
sticky plant.
You first have to change its form,
But
I guess you could say.
it is something that you can do.
Turn it into burn green.
Good to bring that up.
like
You're the only class that has.
crush? You ask it to change its form? You spell or
You grind it up, that's the best way to put it. You make it into a
That does
paste.
work. It's not as effective, but if that's all you have, that's all you have. So it's good to be resourceful like that. Always look out for that.
What they're teaching right now is not the magical way of doing things. It's what anyone can do.
So
so
I'd
there
like you all to practice the
is
bandages, which is just a little bit looser.
magic
You want to
way.
make sure it doesn't fall off, but
Yes.
do all of you feel comfortable with your bandage work, actually? I'm very impressed with your class so far. And
Like, for me, for example, I can do healing,
So if you
things
all
like
feel
that.
confident in your
That's
bandage
really what I do,
like to
so
hear
I'm
from
able
all of you.
to knit wounds.
So, how do you all feel?
I see.
Let's try it, though. First time doing it.
But
Alright.
but
Then
so
we'll
there's
skip the
no
looser bandaging
magic.
for the confirms,
crushing
we'll leave it
the
as an explanation.
aloe.
Broken bones.
Well,
is
there's
next,
plenty
then.
of magic that can crush things.
So
Is
biggest thing
that
about
like
broken bones is
dead?
setting them.
Dead.
First
Is
I'll
a
go over
magic
broken
A
bones
dedicated
to the
one?
skin.
Yes,
If it
for
pierces the
aloe,
skin,
like an aloe
After setting the
spell.
bone, you're gonna have to treat it like it's a deep
I don't
cut,
think so.
which usually
Would it-
requires
What's the
suturing.
point? You can
But if
simply
you
put it in a
don't
mortar
have that
and
skill or
do it
can't do
yourself.
it at the time, treating it like a cut
That's
will work temporarily
true,
until
but
you can
what
get some
if
medical
you
help.
don't have hands?
But if it doesn't break the skin,
What if you're like
you should
Well,
be fine as just treating it as a regular break.
the bird?
Now, to find
The
a break,
bird.
Kiki?
for this instance,
Yes. What if you're like
this class,
Kiki?
I'm talking about limb breaks currently.
I
Because
suppose you
in
can have others
things like
doing all.
ribs
Well, she
and
usually uses it for
other
featful
sensitive hard
things.
to reach places
Even
are different
riding.
to set. If you're curious about those, however, there are
Do you
books in the
think she
library that
just-
have
Well, if you
similar information
wanna-
about that.
Mhm.
But for, say, my
Right
left
into the
arm,
aloe if she wanted
you
to
want
make
to
it
feel
into
around
cream,
the limb
she'll
lightly
just
for
peck
disalignment in the bone.
into it.
It should be real simple,
I don't,
just going
I
up it.
don't think she'd use her face. She doesn't have a
Usually,
beak.
your patient would probably let you know if you hit it too hard because it probably
Is she a bird
scream
if
or
she
something.
doesn't have a
Broken
beak?
bones are not fun.
I mean, I'm still
Now,
trying to
set
figure
them,
out if she's a mammal or if
you
she's
want
an
to
avian.
First,
I don't
make
know.
sure they bite down on something hard like a stick or a thick rope. You don't want them breaking their
We
teeth,
should
biting off their
ask.
tongue, and for the love of all that is holy, do not use
I
your
plan to
hands
ask
or
her
your
at some
fingers or
point since
anything
she was
soft
asking me earlier
tissue-wise
where
to
do
yourself,
babies come from, and I couldn't
they will
tell her
bite
because
right
once
through it.
again I don't know if she's a mammal or if she's an
And then
avian.
you'll have two problems.
Wha-
So after they're make sure they're biting down
Why?
on something,
Why does
you
she
want to
want
grab
to
the
know
limb
where
and
they come
realign
from?
it. It
I
should
don't
be done
know.
by feel,
Curiosity, I
and after that,
suppose.
you want to feel up and down it, make sure it's aligned properly. If not, you can adjust it a bit.
Like aloe.
This will hurt for the patient a lot. They could pass out.
What do
So
you
it is
mean by
something to be
that?
aware of. Also,
Fuck's sake.
noise is something to be aware
No,
of.
like
Setting limbs makes a
I was
terrible crunching flesh noise that a
curious
lot of people have
about
get
aloe.
over.
And Kiki
And it is something that you all need to be prepared for, so
about
in case of an emergency you can set bones without fainting afterwards.
where babies come from,
So
right?
get over your squeamishness now.
Hmm?
I suppose so.
You do have a question?
Yes, is there something that you could do for the pain? Like
Aloe is
give a
very
health potion or
interesting,
something
isn't it?
before
A
setting
small
the
amount of health
I
potion
guess
would
so.
help.
There's
You
plenty
don't
of
wanna use a
uses
whole
for it,
one,
and quite useful.
because that you only need the
There's
painkiller
more
properties,
outside
not all
of
of it.
burns.
Okay.
So a little bit of health potion,
Well,
or
let's
if you have
just leave it for
painkillers,
burns right now.
quick acting ones like injections, all of those work great for that.
Can aloe kill someone?
Any other questions about that?
Well, enough of anything can kill someone.
All right. So then the second part is splints. I have some in this.
I
box
see.
over here as well. They look like this. They're just two wooden poles. You can use a
What
stick in the field
about
if you don't have these. You want to get the
Chairs
straightest
without
sticks
backs.
possible.
Can they kill?
And you want to line them up.
Yes, I can.
Here, I'll put my arm on the table for this example.
Oh,
You want to line them up with the arm movement,
just
so in
wanted to
case they
sit
do
on
need to
it.
move it, they can.
And
But the
it
whole
could
point of the
have
splint
killed
is so
me.
they don't unset the bone.
Well, technically, anything
So,
is deadly.
You want to
It's
make
just
sure
a matter of
the sticks are
how
aligned,
likely.
and then you do a tight
I mean,
bandage wrap
if you fell
to keep
off
it all in
that
place.
incorrectly, you could just snap your neck and die, but that's very unlikely to happen.
So, are there any questions
Same could be
about
said
that?
for
If not,
mostly
I will have
anything.
you all practice splinting.
So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I see.
All
So
right,
we
no
could
questions?
die
There are
at
splints over
any
there.
time.
And
Yes.
you can choose whatever limb you would like. And all I'm looking at is the splint work, like its positioning, and really just mobility as well. And as far as bandage work, I already graded you on all that, so just focus on the positioning of the sticks for now.
I don't want to die.
Well then don't.
Guess I'm still
You're
tied
still
up with you.
partnered with
Is
me.
it?
Yep.
Is it that easy?
I suppose.
I guess.
If you don't want to die, then try your best not to. That's all you can really do.
I guess that you two are partnered at this point, because.
Oh,
Okay, just wanted to get that sorted out.
I didn't think it was that
So,
easy.
splints, right?
That makes it easier.
Do I have to sit you on the table, or
Thank you.
standing up?
We could do it standing
Oh.
up.
My
Usually
pleasure.
they'd be sitting or laying down, but you still.
Very
It's
helpful.
near the same.
Do
I already
put a stick
removed the bandage.
Okay.
You
Do I
want one
put
right
two sticks
here?
at the same.
You alright?
Yeah, on the opposite side.
Yeah, like that.
And when is this for? For a broken bone, right?
Yes. After setting it, you want to keep it in place so it doesn't disalign again. So you use
Don't
the
they look
sticks
like
to hold
faces
the
staring
two
at
broken
you?
parts
Like they're always
together, and then you
watching.
Can I
bandage it.
Can I actually
You mean the
actually
bolts in the
demonstrate how much
ceiling?
pressure you would put down if you
Oh,
push
yes,
down
yes.
that
The
bone,
bolts are watching.
Well, not really. I do see the faces, but that's just because
snapping the
brains
stick.
tries to find faces and everything.
Because of the shape of your legs.
Like, you know,
What if you
the,
can't
sticks
find a
that kids used
face
to practice with swords. Something
in
about that size, yeah.
something?
Imagine snapping one of those really suddenly.
Well, there are
That's
some
how much
people that
force
are
you need to
like
set
that.
up.
Some people just can't see
So-
faces.
Well,
Or
they
they
can't.
can, they just can't recognize them.
back into place. is what I'm getting at.
That must.
Yeah, it's a
That
similar amount
must
of
be
force.
terrible.
It's just a different way of using it.
One moment,
I suppose it
The same
is.
amount of force.
I could be talking to you, and I could
Okay, gotcha.
turn. Maybe not. I could turn my head
Not fast.
and then look back, and
each other
I
right?
wouldn't recognize you.
We're doing one at a time since technically.
Well, you won't recognize my face, but they can recognize people from other things, like skin color, height, body shape, hair color, or certain articles of clothing that they usually wear. You may not recognize my face, but you may recognize my gloves.
Can with a splint like that.
Bandage it right now.
What if,
Right? Keep it
if
together?
you were just recognized from your gloves? Would that mean they're your most defining feature to that person?
How?
Then that would be terrible, but luckily
Also, you don't need to
I suppose it would be.
There you go.
It's something that they can remember you by.
I see.
Because people can usually remember by their faces.
Imagine
It's my
your
first time doing anything
whole
like this, actually. I don't think I did
life,
very good.
your person
This one's a
being
little bit crooked, but all you have to do for that is
just glove.
you want to grab on the bandage a little bit and
Just look at
Well, not just
someone
that,
and
it's
you
just
think
something
just
that they
glove.
recognize that.
yeah, there you go.
Would they be giving the glove a name, or would it be the person?
They can still tell it's the person, it's just they could recognize that person by a pair of gloves that they always wear. I'd still be Tiana. I'd still have the same face, but they can't remember what my face looks like. So they can remember and identify me by my gloves. I'm still me.
But what if you didn't have the gloves?
Well, then I'm probably going to be a lot harder to recognize.
Field ready, I'd say.
That's scary.
She's kind of cutting her
Alright,
pants
come on,
while
let's
she's
do mine.
doing this.
But they live with it. And they survive. A lot of people are
Let's see it.
different. Some can't see, some can't hear. Some can't walk, some don't have arms. They still live.
Some die to chairs with no backs.
You know.
Some die to chairs with no back.
Good choice of the legs, man.
I don't want to be one of those.
Quite well done.
Well, then try your best not to.
Alright, let's Do you have one as well?
I won't let them kill me.
Alright.
You know, with a working leg, this is actually really weird to walk around in this place.
I would like to say.
Why am I
It's
here
a little
again?
crooked over here, but the way to fix that is you grab right here.
Wait.
See that?
Well,
Just tug it up
I
a
guess
little
we'll
bit,
just
and
have
there
to
you go.
explain
It's
to
we had a
Right,
class. You came in here with the rest of us, and when we were going into dress rooms, you guys accidentally pulled out one of the bottles in the crate that weren't water, which was actually alcohol. Because we assumed someone came in here earlier and switched it around. And two either sniffed it and probably drank it, but still don't have proof of that, and that's why I like
I
this.
can't run, so I
Do you have a
can't
weak,
play.
do you have a weak intolerance to alcohol? Are you a lightweight?
Graceful top.
I'm assuming the splint is on one of the legs.
Yeah, this left one here. Because of the digitigrade leg structure
Alcohol.
was a little bit tough to get at first, but I think it might hold.
No comment.
I'm gonna assume yes.
After I'm done grading it, I'll take it off for you so you can.
Assume.
Alright. I'll take it off now, but there you go, you're free. But that was good work. Especially on a species I'm assuming you're unfamiliar with. It's excellent. Knowing how to splint other species is a very useful talent, especially at the school. Good on you.
Now
let's
I'm
see,
on this
Cow's
leg.
pants are full of holes.
Yeah, please
Hmm.
don't mind how it
What
looks
is-
like a shredded wheat, huh?
Talent. People
Are
have
you okay?
talent here.
That's my big concern.
Just a few puncture holes. If you
Indeed they
handle
do.
a hawk before without a glove, it's much the same. It's just fine.
Well,
Everyone has
besides the
talent.
holes, everything looks okay here.
But
which again is very impressive
before,
considering you don't have use of
people didn't.
opposable thumbs.
But now I'm
Don't mind
here.
getting your clothes tried. I am a good
Everyone does.
I will say
Everyone has talent, including you.
practice on
My
your claw
talent
work. Make sure you can do that without
is lying down.
puncturing. But besides that, the work's actually really good.
Is there anything else you're good at, or that you enjoy doing?
You're free to take it off
I
if you wish.
like
Oh, yeah. I should do that. Hold on. Make my way out of the way first.
surprising
All right. So,
In
these
what
two are
way?
ready?
Depends on the person.
We just did the same.
If
with
I
the cuts.
don't
I got
like them, then it's
Is
more
it
of
the
a
7 out of 10?
attack, and then
Alright.
I'm like no,
Better on the bandage work.
and they
Pretty
get
good.
defeated.
I will say
That's
the
surprise,
sticks
and
are a bit
then
crooked, but
I can look at
it's an
them
easy fix and easy mistake.
before
Splinting's a lot more difficult than just regular
I
bandaging.
can look at
but
them,
you just grab it
and
right here.
they have the
and you twist it
greatest look on
clockwise,
their face.
Just a bit.
But
And then
if I
straighten out the
like the
bandage,
person,
and it should sit nice.
witty,
Good job.
witty
Overall,
comment.
Not too bad.
So, for
Let's
example,
take a look at this. Alright.
what is a witty
That looks good.
comment again?
Hold up.
Very well done. Ready for field. Ready? Ready for field work.
Like that. That was surprising,
You may now take them off if you wish.
right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
You warmed up?
I think I got that right. I think I did.
Stand in that circle.
If I didn't, that would be
Time
bad.
for me to take a little bit
Alright.
So are you saying you're good at stuff?
Little adjustment techniques I've been
Like
showing
sneaking
off.
up on people and surprising them?
Stealth.
That's okay. As long as it's out, as long as it's good in the end and the bones still aligned, then that'll save his life and make sure they can still eat their arm in the future.
No, I am. My skill set, maybe a bit.
Hopefully faster than I could do it.
I had to.
Alright,
Great.
so
Had to be good at
That means you can make your way
running, sneaking,
Dr. Falcon?
Yes.
breaking, chase. Yes, chase.
Sure.
I love that
I
word,
wanna
chase.
learn how to wrap up a head injury. Right now.
Are you usually the one being chased, or are you the one chasing?
Sure.
Before, it was usually being
Maybe
chased,
like a cut or a concussion or
but
something?
now, I'm not sure.
Okay, so you take a strip of gauze out this wide.
One moment, I'm just
You're gonna want to split it
there,
up into a strip about this long.
and
I don't know what happened to that guy.
I'm gone.
It'll work.
They
like
go
cushion.
one
You'll
direction,
put that on the spot where the injury
I go the
is
other.
most located, where you want to relieve pressure.
And then they keep going, and I
you'll
keep going,
do a similar
and they
type of
never
wrap with a
find
bandage wrap
because
to secure it in
I'm
place.
gone,
Gotcha.
just gone.
Why do they usually
Can I test
chase
it,
you?
actually?
Are you playing a game?
Yes.
Oh no, it depends on the person again. Sometimes they have swords, or spears, or just hands and angry beards.
I can't exactly hold it. Can you use both hands to...
There was this one man before. It was interesting. He grabbed me, you see, I was really hungry. But I managed to break into a crowd of people. But they all pointed me out, it wasn't
I
fair.
only have one person. And can you make sure it's like...
But it
secure?
didn't matter anyway, because I had a sword, and I...
Emily
Oh.
starts wrapping around you. The bandages
I
around her
escaped.
head.
Yes,
So
I
it's
escaped. Not revealing too much.
Do you?
Clip.
Did you, by chance, did you wrap
When you
my
said
hands
before
in that?
you poof disappeared, is that your illusion magic?
Anyway, have fun with that.
I saw it that day when we were doing team things in the arena.
Awesome.
You saw as well. Oh, I was wondering. But yes, it's not
Okay.
not
there.
what
Got it.
I remember it being. You see, it's like just one moment
You and Tyler sharing, honestly.
I'm there, and the next
and I
poof,
think he
gone.
forgets
But
I,
at the same time,
I'm kind of the doctor
it
here,
used to
his
be
life's
for
in my
longer.
hands.
I could have swore,
Yeah.
but I don't
Actually,
know
I had a
when.
question.
I can't remember when.
I didn't know how
When?
to treat it at
Well, I'm sure you'll remember in time.
exists.
Oh yeah, I'm also trying to find
But
people
I
who
don't
more or
know.
less partake as both case
Cuts like
testers and
that.
assistants.
I
or
can't
maybe a
remember
start doing
much.
with Tenderbriss sometime in the future. So, if
Ah,
anyone is
apart
interested, let me
from
know. If
It's
you
a classic
each
bottle,
have
a little
more or less
later,
help
but
an
carry
aloe.
something,
you,
not too bad.
I'll
So,
demonstrate.
Avi already,
Indeed.
Avi is already on, so
Do you like your magic?
Does something like that happen frequently, or?
I do very frequently. Actually.
Well,
It's been useful.
to be fair, I've been in a
And
bit
from
trouble.
Indeed it is.
Not trouble
what
that I
I've
caused myself, but you
what
know, I'm
I've
at the wrong place at
heard,
the wrong time. And,
Potions, not so much.
You know,
apparently,
been hurt plenty of times, and
there's much
I've my
more you
issues
can
personally.
do with it.
Well,
Indeed there
after
is.
class is over, stick with me and I'll give you a full lesson on it. I'm almost done with the class anyways. There's only one more thing I wish to talk about.
Fake,
Okay.
real
How long would that take?
The
boars,
special lesson,
tusks
about
and
5
teeth and
Okay, no, that's
fur,
do that.
and it
Actually,
feels real when they do the thing that
Also, I wanted to hold a workshop for the students next
it
week.
hurts,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
I'm
not
still not running out of
real.
hope, though. I'm gonna make it happen.
How does
I
that
hope you know,
work?
life's in my hands whenever you get hurt.
Could I be
Truth your
fake
mind.
and
you look at
real?
this memory like with a smile on
Could
your
there
face.
be free of me, or one of someone
Yeah,
else
right about
that
that.
I make?
Yeah.
Illusions.
I might work on
Maybe
a
I
hungry
can make
bear.
illusionary
Not wrong,
aloe.
unfortunately.
I have one last thing.
I'm sure you could, but I don't think it would do exactly what you
I
want
have
it
one
to do.
last thing before
Your wounds are very real, so you'll need real aloe to fix them. But I'm sure your illusionary aloe could fix illusionary burns.
wounds. If two illusion magic users fight each other, is it really a fight?
I'm gonna tell you all how to.
I suppose it is. You may not get wounded physically, but your mind can still feel the pain.
Resocketing an arm or leg is not fun.
So much potential.
I don't want to be
Indeed
too
there
forceful,
is.
but could I have you?
For Illusionist, it's not a battle for the bodies, it's the battle for the mind.
Do anything? I just. I'm
I
not
was
gonna
about to
pull
tell
your
you
arm
about
out
to
of socket.
dislocate my arm.
No.
Do you know illusion?
Say it was dislocated, you'd grab the arm.
Sadly, I don't.
Pretty straight.
That's not my area of expertise.
Really quickly shove it back into place.
You know.
I do know a couple of things.
Or push something back into socket where it shouldn't be.
You know a lot.
You want to make sure it's nice and straight, and you shove it back into socket.
I remember my first night.
It is very important that you know how to do that as well.
Night. The warehouse tour. I remember.
Evening.
Evening, the bit before. Right.
Or something like that. In the library, if you walk
Before
up the stairs and
you went onto
walk
your
in,
team.
you see the board where it shows you everything. Like the far right wall, back against the door where you came in.
You've come a long
all the
way.
medical textbooks.
Have I?
With that, that's my class over. Y'all are now have a nice day.
Yes, because now you're talking to me about aloe,
Thank you for
chairs with no backs,
bandage head injury.
and illusions. But before, we were talking about
Packing it up.
Callum, Eleanor, you guys go with him for a sec.
being useful to each other, friendly contact. There was a lot.
Gonna wait. I'm
free.
Indeed.
Everybody is free.
Yeah, I mean, class is over. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that still useful for you?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Come to my office, actually. It's shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Information sharing between.
Everything is useful for me. Everything has a use. Nothing is useless.
I see. That makes sense. It's quiet now.
The class is over.
Really?
Indeed.
When did it start?
It started earlier this morning. After announcements.
I see. Well, I missed a class. Great.
It's fine. I mean, technically you were in attendance since you are in here where the class is taking place. It's just I would probably talk to Falco when you get a chance to figure out what you missed. Not much. You just miss the healing, the burns, and, well, broken bones, really.
Broken bones?
Oh, it's fairly simple.
Who broke their bones?
No one broke their bones, but in the field, if someone's bone gets broken or dislocated, you gotta handle it.
Oh. What if you can't handle it?
What do you mean, can't?
Like, if the bone is impossible to grab, to handle, because it's not there. What if the leg's gone?
You mean if you don't have a bone? Oh, that. They won't teach in that lesson today how to handle, say, amputation. Just say if you broke your bone or it gets dislocated, how to reset it back into place.
I see. Well,
Handling amputation is a bit more problematic.
why don't you just chop it off?
Well, that's how you get amputated. But say it's a difference between being amputated in a medical environment compared to on the battlefield. On the battlefield, they don't care where they slice it off. Medically wise, so you need to do it in certain places.
I see. So there's a difference between an armless man and a man with only part of his arm. One
I suppose so.
has probably been correctly amputated. That's a big word.
I suppose it is.
How do you think Isaac lost his arm?
Not sure, I haven't actually talked to him this entire time I've been here at this academy. But he is a baron, so I would assume some form of political struggle.
Political struggle for an arm. How?
People will do some very cruel things for power.
Oh no, you're a baron. I'm going to take your arm. No, it wouldn't work like that, would it? Maybe. I don't know how barons work.
Well, have you ever been in a situation where you have something and people were jealous for it? Jealous of you for having it?
Oh, like my son. Yes.
Well, what if they want it? Well, you have.
They tried to take it. But then you just...
Indeed they would.
Run away.
But sometimes you can't run away.
Why not? You can always run away.
No, you can't. Sometimes you have to stay and fight. Even when you know it's more dangerous and you could die because of it, you have to stay.
Is that...
Say if you're protecting someone or something. Or you have responsibilities or duty.
Duty. Responsibilities. But what if you're protecting someone because you like them, and then someone is about to kill you because you're protecting them, but they instead protect you and die? Does that mean you've failed, or does that mean you've succeeded or you've escaped? This is so confusing.
It means that they want to protect you too. Simple as that.
I believe that's the concept of honor everyone always goes on about.
Not quite.
No?
Honor is... Well, there's a difference between... how else is the best way to put it? Honor is when you hold your reputation at a very high standard. And running away would lower that reputation I have. Which they don't want. And so they rather get hurt and keep their reputation high than run away and get it lower. I suppose that's how honor works.
I see. So it's not about
What I was
the
talking
people.
about. It's not about the reputation. Say you have someone you care about, and you're in a dangerous situation. Like, let's go with bandits. Surrounded by bandits. You have the option to run, but if you run, you're leaving your friend. You're leaving the one you care about. And they will die. But, if you stay, you'll probably get hurt, but you'll both make it out alive.
I see. That makes more sense. Rather than someone dying. I suppose that's what we're supposed to do as defense students, right?
Hey, Tiana.
Yes?
Dr. Falcor's gonna take over watching over Tel. So.
That's a shame. I was having a pleasant conversation.
From the way it sounded, yeah. Rest easy, Tel, okay?
Of course. Do you know about aloe?
Should probably drink some water.
Yeah, I know about aloe. It's a good thing.
It is.
How many times did he ask you that question?
He lacks aloe.
Good to know. Come on, the others are waiting.
Indeed. I'm gonna ask Professor Falcor to get you some water. Hopefully that'll help a bit.
Maybe. Water.
We'll
Liquid.
fill you in later, Tel, about, the plan now. I'll meet up with you later, okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Remember, when you have a liquid that you don't know what it is, waft it first, and if it's alcohol, don't drink it.
Waft. I see.
He's a little drunk.
Waft.
But yeah, he'll be okay.
Could you get him some water, please? Thanks.
Yeah, he needs some water. Thank you.
God, I'm so comfy, just lying down all stream. Should I clear out the camera? That might be a good idea.
Tel'Kahras, I have been assigned to keep an eye on you. I'll be grabbing you some water. Is there anything else you need?
Aloe.
Aloe. Aloe?
Aloe.
Plant.
The plant. Aloe. They said aloe was good and had many uses outside of burns. I wonder if aloe could help me. Aloe.
I'll see if there's some aloe. Anything else?
No, but Professor Mordred, be careful of the chair. It doesn't have a back. You could die.
Ah, I see.
They said.
Thank you for warning me.
They said you could die if you fell off that chair. You could snap your neck.
That is concerning.
Maybe the academy should have chairs with only backs.
Like without even the seat?
Well then, that's a good idea. If there was no seat, then you couldn't sit down. Oh my god.
Alright. Tel'Kahras, I'll leave you to your brooding. I'll grab you some water and some aloe if I find some.
Thank you. I'm going to find out all of your mysteries, Aloe. All of them. I need an actual drink. Who'd think I'd talk so much while role-playing being drunk? My god. Oh, sorry for the noise. But I have a free moment, so... Oh. There we go. And we'll set up our camera real quick. If we give you an actual, proper, decent view, you know? Maybe a room view, will that do? Chat, I can't, I locked it. Oops. There we go. Move it up a bit. Drop this under. Do. Check on the chat real quick. How's it going, everyone? I'm doing drunk roleplay. Didn't know it was roleplay, thought it was real. That's okay, I've been drunk enough times. Right, I'm going to enlarge up this one and shrink down this one instead. So you should have a better actual view now. And you'll still get my first person view. There we go. Also, shout out to WolfXC and Lambertaman20. Thank you for the follows earlier. I think I just said thank you, random people, but you know.
Are you still awake?
Yes, I am. Completely fine. Just sitting up for a moment.
Careful. So I couldn't find some aloe, but I did grab a little jug of water.
Jug? That's new. Jug
like
of
some?
water.
Here you go.
So, Professor Mordred, tell me, if
Yes.
the bottle is full of water, and then I drink it, and I put the cap back on, is this the same bottle as before?
Could be.
Fix my full body a bit. It could be like the boat.
Exactly, like the boat.
If I remember,
Yes.
there's a small person, Professor.
Yes. Something the matter.
I was just looking for Dr. Falcor. Are they good?
He apparently drank alcohol. So he's having
Well,
some running thoughts.
first off, that might not be a good idea for him to lie on his back like that, if you don't mind. Hey.
Tel'Kahras, are you
It
okay?
might... Hey. Turn to your side, if you can. Try and turn to your side, just in case. We don't want you throwing up and choking on it, okay?
I
That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be very bad. No, we don't want that at all. But it's okay if you do, alright?
No. Do you have aloe?
Yes.
Yes, he's been.
Sorry, do I have what?
Aloe.
Aloe. Aloe?
Plant. The green plant.
Oh, aloe vera?
I'm in such an uncomfortable position right now. Help.
Tenebris might have some. Oh, Professor Bombadil might have some.
I'm afraid that the doctor and Professor Brock are busy doing something else.
They're doing the lesson, but they may have some.
I miss the lesson.
You may. They could, but they aren't present right now.
But I could literally go find them and ask.
I know what they are. They. Well, they are very busy right now.
Okay, where can I find aloe vera then?
I'm not too sure.
Okay, I'll try and find Tenebris then. That's water, right? I hope.
Yes, the doctor told me to give him some water.
Is it water though? Because I had a drink of it, and that means it could be different, like the boat that Professor Mordred was on about before. You know what I mean.
You know what he means?
The what?
The boat.
What about the boat? Are you talking about the seawater?
No, the boat. It's different.
I see. It's still about as good as it was earlier.
Yes. I've been assigned to Overwatch.
I see.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you know I can find the doctor?
Busy. Classified.
If it's
Sorry to
okay with
interrupt.
you, if you don't mind if I overwatch him as well to make sure if the teacher does need to leave.
That's perfectly alright.
He's got someone over there. Okay then, we're good.
Good luck with that then. I will be on my way.
Thank you.
Right.
Goodbye, High Chancellor.
Of course.
How long has it been like this, then?
Well, I only came in after the fact. I believe it's been 5 minutes.
Ah, I see. Has the doctor given him anything to, help with the...
Time is really slow. 5
Time is, yes.
minutes.
How long does it feel like?
It feels like at least 20. No, 200. I love that word. Big word.
200, I see. Huh, okay, well then. I guess we're gonna sit here and kind of wait. Actually, wait, did you eat anything by any chance, like for breakfast?
I had the yellow thing. The bowl, yellow.
Oh, the mac and cheese, I call it.
The mac and cheese.
Might be a good idea if we get like some bread or something.
This is just
Sounds
full
silly,
on
I
drunk hangover, for God's sake.
If I could quickly go, I could go run into the castle and get some bread. It might help.
If you believe so, I am willing to trust it.
Please implement antitoxin in the future.
Well,
You okay?
stay on your
Please
side,
save me
okay?
from the state.
Just in case you do
Help.
like, throw up or something. Just I'll be back in a second with a piece.
Bread.
Do you like bread?
Bread. What's bread again?
It's like brown, and then it's like a lighter brown on the inside. It looks like a really weird mushroom thing.
Mushroom. Oh.
Have I had it? Oh, yes, it's been told it's good for breakfast.
Oh, the slicey thing. Yes. I've had.
Okay. Oh. Come on, yep. Come on, Tel'Kahras. Come on. Come on, on your side. How you doing?
Better than that chair.
Yes, the chair that will kill us.
Does she know about
I
the
don't think she
chair?
does.
She needs to know.
Yes, we should inform her.
We
When she
should.
comes back with the bread.
It's a good job there's a cork. Cork?
Yeah?
Good job
Cork.
there's a cork, so I can just leave it and it won't spill.
Yes.
Why doesn't everything
okay.
have corks? Why don't we have corks? What is
Because
bread?
It's a bread. Bread.
Bread.
Yes, bread. For what I remember,
Oh.
when I last saw, it was used a lot in some of the pubs I walked past when I was adventuring, traveling from my town.
Oh, you were adventuring.
Yeah, I trekked a few towns, found one of the big ones, and found a place. A sign saying, "Hey, join Rosewood Institute," and I went, "Okay," and now I'm here.
Well, I'm going to assume
It might.
it's been...
You kind of need to eat it.
Yeah, you don't need to fluff
Oh.
Yeah. Try and like take it, eat it slowly. Don't try and shove it down your throat, please.
Bread.
Yep,
Yes?
it's bread.
Oh, actually, Tel'Kahras has informed me that chair kills people.
Oh, thank God I could finally sit on it.
But don't
Finally.
sit on it, it kills people.
Wait, what do you mean it kills people?
Tel'Kahras has informed me that when you sit on it, this is no back on it, you will fall, snap your neck, and die.
That's what they said.
Oh, damn that.
That's what they told me. They said
Have we told you?
the girl with the hair and the purple.
There's. Oh, I know. Let me get really tall. Talks in like a unique accent. Don't listen to her.
What? Why not?
Just don't listen to her. She may be telling you. She may be joking with you. Okay.
She She said a lot of things. What should I not listen to, and what should I listen to?
Okay, listen to whatever you want, but that one particular thing, don't listen to it, okay?
So the chair.
You'll understand when you're sobered up. Okay? You'll understand when you're sober up.
The chair's not going to kill anyone.
No, it's not gonna kill anyone.
What if Mordred was to sit on it and fall and break his neck? Then the chair would have killed him.
Well, I think the professor is a little bit more, not stupid to fucking lie backwards.
What if the chair made him lie backwards?
Well, that'd be very concerning if that was the case. No, I don't think that's possible.
You never know.
Just... Oh dear.
I really wish to know how he got drunk.
How did that happen?
It happened during class, I think.
Bottle in box. Sniff, sniff. Drink. Sniff, sniff.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That explains why all your teammates were actually set outside making sure you're okay.
We thought it was like wine, but really
it was like
strong smell. They said to waft. Waft. I don't get waft, but
go on.
Not sniff, waft. So you take off...
waft also means smell. Take a whiff.
Smell.
A waft.
Isn't it?
I'm guessing it was very tempted to drink it.
Yes.
Oh, actually, you may have mistaken it for wolf. You know, when you wolf down something.
Wolf.
Yeah, it's when people. Well, there's also that, but there's also a term of eating very quickly, where you will just consume it very quickly, so you wolf it down, like a wolf. You know, with the big jaws and all that.
Do they? Wolf? I don't see wolves often.
It's like that term, okay? It's a term. It's like a. Is it an acronym?
Oh, hello.
Can't remember. Oh, hello.
Are you okay to walk around yet?
Walk. I could walk.
I don't think it's a wise idea for him to walk.
Or because our team's having a meeting, and since he's a part of our team, that's why I asked.
Good.
I don't think he's in the best of shape. Yeah. I think I can leave and then you guys can talk with him, but I don't think he's in the best shape to walk right now.
No, that's fine.
Just steppy steps.
No.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Just stay here. Just stay here. Okay, it's fine. If you want, go get your team, bring them in here. I'll leave.
They're not gonna listen to me. They'd rather just leave him out of it and tell him later. I don't know why, but
you know what?
It's not my decision.
Well,
I'm not team leader, whatever the fuck they say. I'll just tell you later when I hear, and yeah, let me know when you're feeling better.
Yes.
Well, okay then.
that was an interesting information. Team Umbra's having some infighting, it seems.
Everyone's
They're having a meeting as,
infighting.
you know. Wait, what do you mean?
Everyone's having infighting. Maybe not green terror. Maybe not
Terror, yes.
Terror seem okay, but Stella.
We've had no fighting, actually.
That's very good.
Oh. Everyone else seem to have like this inner, not hate, but this, what's the word? They're like chairs to each
The clashing heads.
Clashing
The clashing heads, yes.
I like that one. They're clashing heads. Whether that's over leaders, or over strategies, or over solving other teams' problems.
Try and keep yourself up. Don't fall. Don't put yourself forward, or you'll end up tippling over.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep your Just try and keep your back. Oh. Just try and keep up a little bit. And if you do need to actually lie down, then lie down, okay? But remember to lie down on your side.
Side. Okay. Alright. I see. That's fine. I think I'm a bit better than I was earlier.
That's good, that's good.
A little. I know before, everything was new. And now it's like it was before. Not so new.
Hey.
Hmm?
I was going to say, can you do me a favour?
Yes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
2. 4.
Okay, well at least his vision's not, he can see properly, so... Yeah, you did that right. Just keep drinking the water.
Okay.
Yes, you did it right.
That's good.
Also, your name escapes. Your name keeps escapes me.
I am Tel'Kahras. God, my name's hard to say.
It is a little bit.
Tel'Kahras.
That's one. Tel'Kahras.
Tel'Kahras, okay. I kind of want to nickname you like Tel or something, but I don't think your sober self would like that.
Everyone does it already. Apart from
Tel. Okay then.
I said the first day, you can call me Tel. But now, there's another reason. So that when everybody's like me, they can just call me Tel, not Tel'Kahras.
Tel'Kahras.
Yes.
Tel'Kahras. Yes.
Much easier.
I'll try and remember your name, but I am the worst. I'm the worst when it comes to names.
Yours was
Krista.
Krista,
yeah.
I knew it had an A.
Yeah. It's like Christopher, but it's Krista. I'm not Christopher.
Ah, not Christo.
Krista.
Krista,
yeah.
I really need some aloe.
I could possibly go look in the castle to see if we've got any. Why do you need the aloe vera?
They said to me, aloe is used for burns, but they also said aloe has many other uses, and I think aloe can help me. Aloe.
I don't.
Did you know?
I don't think. Yes.
There are spells for crushing aloe.
Yeah.
Allomancy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Allomancy. That's actually really good. That. Allomancy.
Allomancy.
Allomancy. Hmm.
Well, I think Tel'Kahras will be able to attend my conversation today.
I can attend your conversation.
If the doctor gets here in time, maybe he might actually be able to attend.
It's a language conversation. I was hoping to have a meeting with the other.
I'm great language.
Not in this state, you're not. Professor, if you do actually need to go, I can look over him and make sure he's okay.
Well, I mean, you are preparing for the big event.
I haven't seen my team in about 30 minutes. We were meant to meet up at where we have a lesson, but they never came, so... I've literally been waiting here for them, but none of them returned.
But I think it would be wise to find them, maybe? Tenebris, no, he should not be at
Professor, I literally just said that I waited out there for like 20 goddamn minutes. None of them fucking came. Except for one. And he left after he got embarrassed.
That happened earlier to me. I was talking to Tenebris, and he said he wanted to spar. And then he never showed up.
He might want to spar when the sparring session happens tonight.
Isn't that
it's actually
going
happening
on now?
now. Yes.
Well, no, I
Professor
haven't
Reiner.
shown up.
Hey, it's okay. You have a reason why you've not shown up.
Yes, that's correct.
He said he was talking to many people. It sounded sad. Sad Tenebris. Is that okay? Is that a reason?
What, as in, like, Tenebris talking to people that it's making him sad?
It's, no, for him to be late to something he promised.
No, yes, it happens sometimes, but we understand and we forgive him for it. It doesn't matter really for us. As long as we work as a team, that's the main thing. And we see each other as friends.
Friends.
Mm.
That one's... I think that one's important, dear.
Mm-hmm.
They all... They say teams. But everyone here is... nice enough. Nice enough.
Nice.
Nice enough.
Nice.
That I feel like I can talk without people chasing me through streets or trying. Never mind. It's good.
Hey, it's all good. I'm not gonna judge you.
Judge. No one seems to judge.
There's no judgment here.
Although maybe to me.
I think to Professor Mordred as well. I think that happens.
No, I do believe that. But it's to everybody's discretion, I suppose. They're allowed to think what they are, allowed to, you know, think about the person, whether they like them or not. Can't please everybody, sadly.
No, I like.
No, we're talking. No. We were talking about the fact that I was saying to him that I don't judge him for his for anything, but you know, we've noticed that a lot of people here don't judge other people for stuff, which I'm glad about.
Oh man, it's getting late.
You have your class.
Professor, it's fine. I can watch over him. I know what to deal with, and if he does end up having problems, I can try and call upon somebody. It's fine. I don't want to leave him here alone, as well.
Yes, but my class isn't important enough. I'd rather make sure Tel'Kahras is
Your
fine.
class is important. You had new students there.
Yeah.
Lefron wanted to be part.
Professor, I really would.
Is not in today. He felt sick, I believe.
Oh.
Ah.
Tao. And Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
The bird.
Professor, it might be a good idea to even just check to see if anyone's actually waiting for you. Because if they're waiting for you after dark, it's not really. You know, we heard what the Chancellor said about being out at night. So it might be a good idea just to check. We're going to be safe in here. If anything does happen, I can look after it. It's fine. I'm trying to become a support anyway, so I want to be able to help and support my friends.
I appreciate the sedimentary. I'll double check on my other students then. I shouldn't be
That's fine.
gone for too long.
There he goes.
He's just going to go check on his friends. Oh, classmates, sorry.
Student, yes.
Yes, students. He's going to check out the students.
Thank you for convincing him, because he seemed like he wanted to stay.
He did. I could tell he wanted to stay, but I'd care a lot about the other students, and I don't want them having to wait 20 minutes to find out that he's cancelled the lesson on them.
Because of me, and that is not...
Because he's watching over you.
Exactly, because of me. That's
No, it's okay. Don't worry, okay?
Why
It's not your fault, okay? You didn't know this was gonna happen, okay?
That's a good point. I didn't know. If I
didn't know this was gonna happen.
I wouldn't have done this. Why did I?
Nope, definitely not.
Everything's going to be so much more difficult now.
What do you mean?
No, I'm...
Why? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, you make impressions and then you do this. What have I done?
Hey. Listen. Okay? People, in all fairness, I've not made the best impressions of myself. A lot of the people here think I'm fucking weird. Like, they think I'm weird because of the actions I've done. But, you know, sucks to be them. They don't know who I am. They haven't properly, you know, spoke to me.
That... Being proud of who you are rather than what everyone else thinks. Why does that always keep coming back up? Maybe it's right.
A lot of... I will admit, I think a lot of people here are very self-conscious of how they act in front of people. No matter what, and I think it's just a public norm to, not stick out. Oh, hello.
Sorry to interrupt. I came to fetch Tel'Kahras and bring him back to the dorms, the warehouse.
I can take him, it's fine.
Is he sobered up enough to walk?
Well, he could count. He's able to count, and he has sobered up a little bit more, so...
I feel like the fact that we're using counting as a measurement is still a little...
Well, it was just to see if he could actually see properly, because a lot of the time people can, if they've consumed alcohol, they'd see double. And Professor Mordred's here now. And so is Jackson, so...
I see.
So many people.
We're all here for you, don't worry.
Is the doctor in?
No, he is not. I will tell him that you require him when he is done with his work.
You want to try and stand up?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
I'd suppose...
actually.
Should I wait
Head
here?
back to your, head back to your dorm. I'll send him your way.
The doctor informed me of he has some aloe vera. I'll go grab it right now.
Oh,
I have
perfect.
his key.
He's got some aloe vera.
I'm getting the aloe.
Yes, you're getting the aloe.
I feel like I miss a lot.
Apparently he said aloe vera has not just healing purposes for birds, but also multiple other purposes, such
That's
as
what
curing
they told me.
drunkenness,
I don't think...
which I have
I
my doubts.
hope. That's what...
Who said
T...
that? The doctor
T...
or...
Just
I was
Tiana?
talking to... Yes,
Tiana.
about aloe, and
I
she said
don't
it
think
has
it
many
does that.
uses. I wanted to see.
I d-
Aloe.
In all fairness, Chancellor, I don't believe so. It's a herb. It's mainly used to cure burns, not...
It's okay, I had bread.
I gave him bread because it... I gave him a slice of bread because he had only had mac and cheese, and I couldn't trust him enough with, I don't think it's a good idea to tell...
Instead of
I
aloe,
don't think... Don't consume the aloe, okay?
No.
it's glass.
Don't consume it, okay?
Up with water.
No aloe.
Drink
Chancellor,
this.
if it's okay with
water.
you...
No, I have
And
two
then we'll
of
get him
them.
back to the... Drink that entire glass and then we'll head back to the warehouse.
Chelsea, if it's okay with you, if it's... We can put him in the Terra dorm on the couch, because I'd rather not leave him in the storage house, while he's in this state.
My
Right, that's perfectly
corner.
alright.
Your corner will be still there. It'll be fine. It's just that so we can make sure that, you don't end up, choking on anything. Okay?
I'm going to choke.
No,
Not if you
it's in
drink
case.
that entire glass of water.
Water. Here's
Right,
the glass.
Okay.
Oh,
That worked.
thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Walk.
Or
I
you're gonna
can
have
do
to
it.
help me.
Well, okay, well, I'll be...
Let's
here
see
to
how you
support
stand up
yeah.
first.
Stand
See how you stand up first.
Let's get this bottle out of your head hand first off.
Okay.
Just so you don't drop it. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. You good?
I don't think you can make it.
I have many hands. I see so many hands.
Yes, we're trying to help you.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Just use my head if you need to. Okay? Because it's clearly I am too small.
This is a good battle.
That's why I offered to help.
Yes. Professor, it might be a good idea for you to hold him instead, because I'm way too small for this.
Right.
Just hold on to Professor.
Oh.
I will carry the bottle, and we'll go towards Team
So
Terror, okay?
this is the punching arm, not the stabbing one, right?
Yes. This is the puncher. Or piercer.
Okay, I'm... Right. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna go prepare the couch for him to sleep on.
Right, okay.
So he doesn't... Your water will be there, don't worry.
I like water. Do you stab many people with that arm? Is that a common occurrence?
On the surface, no. Under the ground of Estrella, a lot. Yes.
I see. And what separates someone from who you'd stab and someone you wouldn't? Would you just stab anyone?
Yes.
You would?
Comforting.
Are you going to stab me?
Underground, yes. No, hopefully not. Unless you fall on me.
Hopefully not. I'm fine. Okay, I can walk. Walking is fine.
Let's go this way, that's closer.
This way. Okay.
Do you think he's able to go through the teleporter?
Absolutely not, we're gonna have to walk him the whole way.
Okay.
That's long.
I should put a cork on my arm so I don't stab him. Or anyone.
You need a cork. I was saying this earlier. We all need corks.
Oh, yes.
Just like on water bottles.
Actually.
And Chancellor, you don't have a stabbing weapon on your arm, do you?
Do you?
Not at the moment.
Do you plan on getting one? A stabby arm?
Not at the moment. I have weapons.
I see.
Is it your arms?
I mean, in my culture, weapons are considered an extension of one's arm, so certainly.
I think I took that too literally.
Out of character, I just realised I need to... my camera's set to be in the thing in full screen. Give me 2 seconds.
Alright, fix it.
It's just an empty bed on stream.
Nice.
Sorry,
While
stream.
we're doing this, I'm a streamer. I definitely have had my camera up this entire time.
Oh, okay, that'll do. Right. We're good. I was going to disable.
Drunk RP.
Come on.
Oh, drunk RP. So much drunk
Come on,
RP.
Tel'Kahras.
Alright, in character. Right. Oh. It's a long... What is that big thing?
The bell?
Box?
Box bell? Bell box?
Which one are you pointing at?
The big one.
I think the box because it's bigger, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm not sure. Is it bigger? Because inside there's nothing. Or is there?
What, the box?
Yes.
Is there nothing actually
Medical
inside the box?
supplies? Medical supplies, I would assume.
Like, more of those bottles.
I believe those are kept by the doctor in his own office unless used for a class, yes.
Why? I still can't believe he's drunk. Why did the doctor have alcohol?
He didn't. He had water.
What?
Someone swapped the bottles.
Who?
That would explain why not.
I will certainly have to find out.
Wait.
Maybe
Okay, so does
it
that
was the
mean when you did
rats. You said rats are dangerous. They could be trying to get us all drunk.
Poison us?
Yes.
Perhaps we will have to keep an eye out for rats switching bottles around.
What, does that mean a student walked into the staff lounge then?
The doctor has medical grade alcohol. Not the strongest medical grade alcohol, I admit, but it is fairly strong.
What's the difference between medical grade alcohol and wine?
Medical grade alcohol is made to be as strong as possible. Alcohol-wise, wine is made to taste good.
I've informed Tenebris, and we have enough couches to let him stay in Team Terror for the night.
Right. We're going to be walking for a while.
Yes, that
I see.
time.
Okay.
I don't know the saying. Time.
Time.
Yes, time. It's time consuming.
What's consuming time?
The water.
Your water is in the dorms, okay?
No, the water.
Oh, the waterfall?
Water.
Hi, Tenebris.
Hello.
Hello, Tenebris. It's gonna be
I heard that there was some work.
You have aloe.
Tel. Aloe. I don't understand what you're saying.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
No. I'm afraid I don't.
Oh.
God, I wish we had someone that could
Who
just
wants
pick
to
you
eat
up
it?
so we could just run. Ugh.
God, I wish.
Oh, wait. Is
if I might
I
be able to
can't think
escort
of
you for a
Professor's
bit.
name.
Reiner.
Valens, he might be in the sparring grounds.
He's
That's
gonna take
all.
all.
He could help us, because if he could, I would assume that he could pick up somebody, so he might be able to help with this.
If you can find him, certainly. I just wouldn't recommend going into the main building right now.
I'll join Trickster so they're not alone.
They're so fast. Can I be that fast?
Right now? No.
Why not right now?
Because we're holding you.
Then let go.
Should I let go?
Do you want to see what happens when you let go?
Is that something a hot chancellor would say?
Yes.
As you wish, High Chancellor.
I'm asking him. Do you want to see what happens?
I can run. Like that.
Alright, let's go.
I can run.
Catch.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. I ran this morning.
Oh, how was it?
Tiring.
Let's keep going.
Actually, I would assume as Professor Reiner is escorting the students back to the dorms, right?
They would be bringing him here if they found him. To carry this one back. I do not believe they have found him. Oh, never mind. Here they come.
Oh, excellent. Oh,
I'm going
Tel'Kahras.
to get... Yes?
You were saying something?
I forgot.
I hope you had some good thought about the boat.
I did.
I already need help.
He is drunk off his mind and
I'm
can't walk.
fine. I can walk. I've been walking.
Get on my back.
Back? How do I get on your back?
Get him on.
Come on.
Yeah.
This
One arm over the other.
Oh, yep.
Around the neck.
Quality content right here.
No, don't go inside.
You are welcome. There we go.
You're fine. Okay,
are you ready?
We'll go to
ready?
the pterodomes.
Ready.
Let's go.
Green door.
You get a head start.
Zoom. Finally. Speed. So, not only did we get escorted today, but we also piggybacked. I have some alcohol. It has powers, apparently. Magical powers. This is so dumb. You see, that's the issue. It was rubbing alcohol was the concept. And I wasn't aware it was meant to be water this entire time at the start, because I misheard. Well, I didn't hear. I have to go back through my stream. If it did come up, it's on me. But oh well, it's been an entertaining experience, to say the least. So, that's fine. So how can you move so quickly? It's like the
Because your
Academy's
perception's off.
Perception. All I see is the pavement going by so fast. Where's the pavement gone?
Well, yes, because you're traveling at a decent pace while you're drunk.
Drunk?
Are you feeling a little bit nauseous right now?
I'm fine.
You better be.
Aloe will help me. That's what they said.
Is everything okay?
Good evening, students.
Hello.
He's just drunk.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Where did you find the alcohol? And if so, where can I get some?
Don't tell him.
I've got the door open for you.
Alright.
Stairs.
Just walk on through, it's fine.
Stairs.
He's just going on this couch over here. Just over here. I can point him on here. I'll be watching him.
Couch.
Thank you, Professor. I really do appreciate it.
You're
I'll be watching over him.
very strong. So strong.
Hey, Tel, come on.
Hmm?
Let's get your legs up
Get some
and
good
let's
sleep.
come on. Let's get you.
Legs.
Yes, come on. Come on. Come on. Legs. Yeah.
Legs.
Yep. Got his water here and I'll refill it up before he goes to bed. Alright. Are you comfortable? Do you need another pillow? Do you need another blanket?
I'm fine. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Where am I again?
You're in the Terror Dorms, okay?
The Terror Dorm.
We're here to help you. Yes, we're in the Terror Dorms.
It's so green in here.
Yeah, I do kind of not like the colour, but I'll go refill up your water. Just make sure to. If you do feel like you're gonna throw up, though, turn to your side, okay?
Side. I will.
Yes, to your yes.
Yes.
All right then.
On the floor.
And again, yes. Don't fall onto the floor, okay? Just twist yourself, okay? Just all you've got to do is twist yourself.
What if
you
I
throw
do
up,
fall
throw
on
up
the
on the floor. It's fine.
No, this chair has a back. It won't kill
I
me.
will. Exactly. It won't. It'll be fine, okay?
Okay.
Just let me go refill this up, and if you need anything, just let me know. I'll keep checking up on you throughout the night, okay?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go refill this up quickly.
Okay, let's quickly. Oh wait, you're not going to be able to see that anyway. Maybe I could quickly fix it. One sec. Super speed, guys.
What did Tel do?
Tel is a little bit tipsy right now, should I say?
Sorry, I'll be back in a sec, out of character.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's lying here. Okay, we'll just imagine he's lying.
Oh, okay.
So I've got him his water.
Oh my god.
He's got his blanket. He's got his pillow. He's
I
just
didn't-
staying here for the night.
I thought we didn't have alcohol.
No, apparently it was one of the potions he drank in the infirmary, which I don't believe was very, medicalized in a way. So he is currently.
So you're in charge of him today?
I'm just watching over him. I don't want him, choking in his sleep. Okay.
Okay.
Just give me the. I'll probably quickly nip over and talk to everybody.
Oh God, Frank!
In a second.
Holy shit.
Oh, I think the meeting's more or less done now because
Okay then.
Yeah, the other captain's gone to talk to someone else and Tenebris wasn't around.
It's okay.
I missed a meeting.
You did. However, they will tell you, didn't they? Said that they would tell you, didn't they?
That's true. They will tell me.
That they will.
Okay.
They'll tell.
They'll tell. I like that.
I don't.
Well, I won't go over positions with you now, but it sounds like tomorrow we'll be talking about it as with the other teams. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, do you need help or?
We should be all good. Just know that our other guest is staying on that one. And then we've got a full house.
Guest?
Yes, we do. He's been staying at ours for a few days now. We hate seeing people staying in the storage house. So,
That's
do you
so
want me to put that on the desk for you?
If you could.
Yes, I will. Ooh. There we go. I'll pop it over here.
Sticky hands.
I'm probably gonna head to bed then.
Alright.
If I can. I don't know. Maybe I'll wake up in a couple minutes. I'm here to help though.
Good night.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Jack? Jack, right?
Yes, Jax. Yeah, Jackson.
Jackson.
I call him Jax, so.
He introduced himself as Jack.
Actually, you know something I'm curious?
Hmm?
I never get to talk to you. I was wondering, have you thought about a team that you wanted to go on?
Teams. I have fought. I've discussed a bit. But. Oh!
Hey, Gil.
It's you!
Hello. It's you, Tel. It is me.
Yes. We are having him over for tonight.
Oh, congratulations. Do you want a bed? I don't mind giving mine up.
Bed?
I've got a couch. I've got a chair with a bag. It's not going to kill me. It's fine.
True.
It's perfectly fine.
I'll be watching over him. It's all
He
good.
seemed very fine.
I'm fantastic.
He drank a potion from the infirmary, and he's yeah.
It wasn't a
Oh,
potion.
has he got to bed?
Was it a potion?
Oh, you said to me it was a potion.
It was a bottle.
It was one of the bottles. It was one of the bottles in the crate, which is like I call it the potion corner,
Or a
which is because it is literally potions. The linen, there normally is like some in like the spare, like in your, no, that's the bathroom. There's like some in the in your wardrobes. If you look at like the bottom drawer, I've already given him a pillow and a blanket.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
I'm
yeah.
gonna head to sleep. Good night.
All right, good night.
Good night. Good sleep.
Good night.
Oh, he moves so fast.
That he does.
What are we talking about? Was it Alan?
Hey Dad, how gone are you right now?
He's pretty gone.
Who's gone?
I was. No one's gone. If Gil's gone, oh look, he's magically gone.
He's right
Disappear.
there.
Magically gone.
Look, see, he's
What? Where did he go?
I don't know. You know what? I'm not just gonna question that. I was going to. We were talking about which team you were thinking of going to. That's what we were talking about.
Teams. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't had enough noise. Interruption.
1 second. 1 second. Let me see who it is.
They're all so busy.
Do you want to go, Gil? I'll watch over our guest here.
Come on
Hello.
in.
You haven't been offered yet?
No. I've discussed
Holy shit! I'm
regarding it
surprised.
with a couple of people. And I've had people express their interest in me trying to get into their teams. But there's been no offers.
Are you an offense?
I am a defense.
A defense, okay. Oh. Interesting. I'll talk to Tenebris.
Maybe that's
if you don't mind.
why he wanted to check out my fighting. That all makes sense. No, I'm having what are they called? Drunk thoughts?
Drunken thoughts, yeah, drunken thoughts.
I should start thinking about the aloe again.
No, I don't think you should start thinking of the aloe vera, okay? If you need, I can request like a professor go get more bread for you. Like, I don't particularly want you eating aloe vera.
Maybe I don't need to eat. He's there again.
There he is again, yeah. There he is again. You know, I'm just not going to question it. He seems to be doing his own thing.
He's just gilling
Oh, well.
around.
Oh my god. What a pun that was. Oh my god. Thank you, that has brightened my day.
Of course.
Just kidding, oh my god.
Oh, looks like we have visitors tonight.
Yeah,
You listen.
Yeah.
Ulysses.
he's a little...
Yeah,
If you want,
Ulysses.
if you want, yes, you are more than welcome to stay up in my room,
How-
and I will stay down here.
How did he get drunk? I didn't even know the fucking.
He
Everyone
drank
wants to
something
know
from
how
the
we get
corner in the infirmary, and yeah.
Oh my god!
That was
Then
the
he's not
effect.
drunk. He's probably. What's it called? He's drugged.
Drunk.
Yeah, probably. Again, you're more than welcome to use my room to stay in. If you don't want to sleep on the other couch, you're more than welcome to stay in mine.
Yeah, are you gonna stay in your room? You know, your room.
I don't mind staying on the couch. It's fine by me. I don't mind.
Well, then, to be honest, I don't mind either. It's whatever.
It's up to you again. I'm gonna be coming down every few hours.
Thank you.
I'm staying up.
It's fine. You can go up.
I'll take your room this time then. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. Don't worry. There's nothing, bad up there.
I
So
hope not. Best be keeping your bed clean.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Gil?
I make my bed
He
every
keeps-
morning and I clean it.
He keeps coming down.
Keeps reappearing and
going,
disappearing.
And he's so quick.
Yeah, he's Yeah, I guess so. He said he was coming here.
He's here. Or is he? Because he left. Is he here?
He said he was. I haven't seen him, so.
He's gone to bed.
Yeah.
If you remember, he said he was going to bed. Yeah.
He's gone to bed.
He's gone to bed. Yes. Oh, he's gone to bed.
He's gone to bed.
His name
He's gone to bed. He's gone to bed.
He's gone to bed.
Okay.
Gone to bed, yes.
Okay. He's gone to bed.
He's gone to bed.
That's good.
He's gone to bed.
Yes.
He's gone to bed.
Stop fucking meditating.
He's gone to bed.
I see. Perhaps I should go.
You know, maybe you should get this to the doctor. You know, get.
I just
he
came
was in the.
from
He
there.
was the. He just came from there. We had to get a teacher to piggyback him from the infirmary down to here.
I had.
Okay, so I guess it's one of those cases where you just have to let his body filter it out.
Do you want to try and lie back and?
You're gonna have a fun
know-
night. Remember, the bathroom is over here, so if you want.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
bathroom. I
It's
thought
a
it was
bathroom, yeah,
just a
look, it has
room.
door. There's a handle on it. You can pull on the handle to get it like this.
He disappeared as well so quickly. He went in there.
Yeah, I'm very good at opening. and
You're
closing
out.
doors. Mm-hmm.
You're out.
I don't think I'm very fast. I just think you're very slow at the moment.
I'm
Yeah.
really quick.
Just forgive him.
They said 5 minutes.
Of course, I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna make fun of the druggie.
The what?
Yeah. It's all good.
You're gonna have a swell time, buddy. Don't worry. Just lay down, look at the ceiling, count the boards and the nails.
They're looking at
and
me.
eventually everything will be fine. Yeah, they are. They are looking at you.
Why are they always looking at me?
Because that's the direction that they were put in.
They were told to look
I'm gonna head upstairs to your room if you don't mind.
That's fine. Mine's
Look,
literally just above.
It's like this one.
So yes, just go up the stairs, go turn the corner,
Yeah,
and just
you
go
like you're
to the
fucking
furthest one.
flapping around every night.
No, that's just me having constant nightmares. It's fine.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Yep.
Hey, I know what it's like. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Well, good night to both
Don't worry
of you.
about
Good
it.
night.
Good night. Have a good sleep.
I think now is a good time to sleep.
That it is. You're gonna feel pretty shit in the morning, okay? Just let me know if you need anything when we wake up, okay?
I will.
Alright.
No regrets.
Good night, Tel.
Good night. And a woozy. Oh, that was continual effort.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna wait for Tenebris to come back in because I'm gonna wait for Tenebris to come back. So
Mm.
speak to you when.
Yeah,
you're
speak to you
in
later.
the-
Bye-bye.
Spawn.
We both put our finger on our nose when nose goes. It's a military thing.
Don't worry, I just had a drunk RP session for the entire time.
The dream is collapsing.
You're just like,
You're having a moment over there, aren't you?
This is so much effort, okay.
I fucking met the Tel'Kahras or whatever. I don't know your name.
That
I don't
should
know your
help.
character's name yet. Tel? I'm just gonna call him
Tel'Kahras, just Tel, it's fine. Tel works.
Yeah, Tel. So I met drunk Tel at the end of the session.
Sorry, but until after the session, you're
Pass the booth, homie. Pass the booth.
My favourite bit is just passing on by and fucking CQ here is like, where did you get that?
Where'd you get the booth? Where'd you get the booth?
Felt like half the questions were, where did it come from? So in the middle of...
Drank something from the infirmary.
My audio was very loud. But yeah, basically in the infirmary there was a medical class, and there happened to be water bottles, but I, out of character, never heard the water part, so I assumed it was actually rubbing alcohol, because all I heard was them talking about rubbing alcohol. So what do me and my buddy do? We happen to sit there sniffing it, comparing it to wine. And then there happens to be a taste of it that happens, and you know what happens with that, so... It just kind of carried on. I was hoping for some antitoxin solution, but it never came.
Really loopy. What the fuck did you do?
I had rubbing alcohol.
Delicious.
Yes.
He was gone.
It was an experience. You were gone.
The
You
last thing I expected was to see you on the professor's back around the
You're so
corner.
drunk. What are you talking about? Man,
Yeah,
you
no,
must
I
have
just
been really
seen it.
drunk.
Just really seeing things. Okay, right, I'm gonna go. Yo, what's up? Hi,
He told me we're coming up
I was drunk and passed out in the fucking terror dorm. My character's been fucking high on rubbing alcohol.
Always maintain
the
muscle control. Know your target.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna go in my
So you guys just jumped on me. I'm over here.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun explanation. Alright, okay. Let's go ahead and end this properly. Again, the camera's all the way off, guys. I apologise. It's a lot of effort switching back and forth between this. Do you like weird angles? I'm gonna give you the weird angles. We're gonna go with this. And we're gonna set it back to camera mode. I'm gonna put it in our face. Oh my god, it's in our face. Could you imagine? Wow. Okay, right. So, this session is gonna be around for a long time. Perhaps I'm gonna be hungover next time. Yep, very true. Right, okay, so next up we have see, I'm so out of it from doing this for a while. Here we go. Here's my screen. Yes, this was a very fun session. It was me sitting down, pretending to be drunk. I had a beer during it as well, which probably helped slightly. It did. Honestly, it didn't. But I think I did a good enough job, and it was very meme-worthy. Totally not how I expected things to go, but you know, that's sometimes how it is. And sometimes you just gotta be drunk for 3 hours, 4 hours straight. Regular Saturday night with the lads. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you next episode. Till then.